All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking a one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner just looking at you because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. You told her don't be mad, huh?
Be mad.
We live right now for everybody watching. Tune in, hit the like button. Special guest in the building tonight. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's good? What's going on? It's your boy Dontay, straight out of Houston, man.
H-Town, man. Hey, the women in H-Town is lovely, man. I done been out there a few times.
Look, you don't get no better.
Oh, man. You know,
no better.
That's my type out there in H-Town. How long you been out there? You from there?
Born and raised in Houston, but I'm in Vegas now.
You in Vegas now?
For the time being until I, make my way to,
Miami. Yeah, got to. I'm telling you, got to. Best decision I made in my life. So tell me about Vegas, though. What you be doing out there in Vegas?
I've been involved in a lot of stuff out there, bro. Like business, nightlife, all that stuff. But right now, we locked in on business.
Locked in on business. Hey, that's the right thing right there, man. I was in Vegas for a long time, man. I was going to all the clubs, doing all the shit. Vegas is different now. Last time I visited, man, it's like it went so corporate. It ain't the same.
Yeah, it's not. People they look at Vegas, they think they're gonna come out there and get that hangover experience, and it's like you can't even really like enjoy yourself like they used to back then.
Nah, they on top of it.
It's real lockdown.
Yeah. So tell me, man, we gonna get off into some lightweight. Matter of fact, what business do you do right now?
I'm in tax preparation.
Preparation.
I'm on tax preparation business, Opulent Tax Pros. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, that's what's up. So when you come out here, you gonna be doing the tax thing?
Same thing. Look, that's lifelong right there. That's what paid me. That's what got me to where I'm at right now. So you know what I'm saying? That's something I can't never.
Hey, man, that's one thing everybody gonna have to pay is their taxes. A great business to be in. Let me ask you this, man, because I saw the viral video on the Pop the Balloon challenge, man. Yeah. When the girl said she didn't like your pants. She don't understand, like, I get my pants tailored like that.
Most definitely.
Yeah, like, so I don't know where her mind was, but what I liked was how you was very finesseful with you. You didn't say, hey, God, she was trying to like play you a little bit. Yeah. You didn't be like, oh, I'm finna play her right now in front of everybody. You was kind of cool about the situation.
Yeah, because for one, am I capable of doing so? Most definitely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you also gotta understand what you're dealing with, what's in front of you. You see what I'm saying? So she had a certain persona while she was on that show, trying to make herself seem, bigger than the program. Yeah. And so she tried to get a little clip, a little 2 seconds, but
she definitely tried to get a little clip on you.
But as a man, you gotta know how to navigate that type of situation without crashing out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you did it right. And that's some game right there. You analyze the situation. Because for 2 reasons. If you'd have smashed on her, made a little joke, all the other women would have been like, oh, I ain't fucking with him. So you did what you were supposed to do. Plus, she wasn't even worth it like that. But I seen it in your face. I knew what you wanted to say. You kind of waited a minute. I'm like, that ain't really what he wanted to say. But nah, I like that. Tell me, though, did you leave with somebody on that show? I ain't watched the rest of it.
I did leave with somebody on that show.
Yeah. Was it real? Because I know them shows be lightweight fake sometimes.
I didn't leave with somebody on that show, but I left with somebody on that show.
Yeah, I went on one of those shows, and that's why I never do it again. Because I realized it's not a real show. 2, it's everybody trying to get their little 30 seconds. So it's not even real for real. So it's like motherfuckers coming on there to try to embarrass you or try to have a one moment. So it's not even real. I actually left with a bitch that wasn't even on the show. She was in the audience. All the bitches popped their balloon on me. But I ended up leaving with something. So that's cool. Would you do it again?
Hell no.
Nah.
And it's a few reasons why I wouldn't do it again.
Why?
Because I'm bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I felt.
It was something to do just to do. You know what I'm saying? And I went out there. I did my little thing, 1, 2. And then I got a little bit of exposure from it. But outside of that, I mean, that's really all it was.
That's what I said. I'm like, man, I was way too big for that shit. I should have never went on there. But, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Let me ask you a question, right? You out here in Miami.
Yeah.
To me, I done lived in all the top cities. I'm from California, been in Vegas, LA, Atlanta. I feel like women in Miami are the best looking women in the country. What you think? Houston. I love Houston though. What you think?
They got it put together in Miami, and I'll say this.
That's the right word, put together.
Yeah, they got it put together for sure. And it's a high quality of how they put it together.
Man, they put it together on a high level, don't they?
It don't matter where you go. I mean, you've been in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a tier of, you know, where they at versus when they got it put together. You see what I'm saying? But even compared to Vegas, the women that's got it going on in Miami is a different caliber than it is in Vegas.
Man, I know bitches that come out here and they be like, I'm going home because these bitches is bad. They think they finna get the invites to the tables every night like they do in AC. They come out here like, damn, I gotta go back.
Oh yeah, they not getting chose like they used to. They come through.
But even as a man, though, it make you step up. Man, I go to the gym out here, everybody look like bodybuilders.
No,
you know,
sure.
Everybody. And, you know, I came out here riding a Wraith, Rolls Royce Wraith. I came out here with that thinking I'm doing something. I'm like, oh, I ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't even looking at this shit out here. So, you know, I like going places where the standard is higher. It makes me want to do more. That's why I left Vegas. You don't want to be a little fish in a big pond. I'm trying to go to where it's way bigger because it motivates me to do more.
And I'm gonna be honest, Vegas did that for me until I came to Miami.
It did it for me too. That was you know, I'm from Sacramento. It ain't a small town, but it ain't much going on. So Vegas was like the final frontier back in the day. And it turned me up because it was so much shit going on, niggas having money. It raised my standard. But once I got there, I'm like, what's the next frontier?
And that's like I said, that's what it did for me before I moved to Vegas. Mind you, I'd never been to Vegas before I moved out there. I lived in Japan for 2 years before that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm coming from a whole nother country to I'm landing in Vegas. I'm out here, I'm seeing all of the Lambos, Rolls Royces, like McLarens, all of this. And so it just put me in a completely different mindset because like I come from small third ward, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it ain't much out there. You don't grow up seeing none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it just put me in a completely different mindset. Like, ain't no way that now one of these people better than me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if whatever they did to get to that point, like it's time for me to get
Man,
work.
say that. I say that all the time. Anything another man got, I could get. They just know something I don't know and doing something I ain't doing. That's it. So, you know, that's a different mindset, though, because a lot of people see other people with stuff and they don't feel like it's possible. I feel like, man, as long as I'm willing to do what they did, sacrifice what they sacrificed, and get the knowledge they got, I could get it.
That's it. And I tell people this all the time. The only difference between any two people is experience. You know what I'm saying? What you've experienced in your years compared to what I've experienced. And there's going to be shit that you know that I don't. And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So it come down to, you know, what they know versus what I know.
Man, and that's why I'm big on mentorship, man. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on mentorship and that really elevated my life. Even when I was in the streets, man, I paid niggas in the streets for the game. And that's why I was able to run circles around niggas in that arena. And I took that same formula in business and doing the same thing. Man, you don't understand. You could collapse 10 years of time in 2 years.
It's a shortcut.
And then somebody to critique you, you can't see the picture from inside the frame. It's so many things that I wouldn't even be here right now if it wasn't people that I paid that was critiquing all the things that I'm doing, because you don't know what you don't know.
And then on top of that, people look at it from the outside, you know, looking in, and they don't understand, like, you know, it shouldn't cost me, you know, this many thousands of dollars for me to learn from this person. But at the same time, it's like, you don't know how many years it took them to condense all that information down for you to take that shortcut. And time is worth more than money, right? It take you 10 years to do something. How much is 10 years of your life worth? If you could condense that time, you know, to me, that's priceless. I can't wait to pay for the next mentorship, the next book, the next networking connection, you know, because all that, man, if you look at my story, my life has been like a miracle, and it's all because I spend all my money on mentorships. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I came to Miami, it was because of my partner Kevo. You know, he told me, he like, come out here. I paid him for mentorship. He told me, come out here. I'm like, nah, I don't want to come. He like, come out here. I'm going to plug you in. As soon as I came here, he had me lined up with 10 podcast interviews for free. I go to Dubai, meet 100 millionaire that I'm cool with right now that want to put me in deals all because of this man. So it's like, it's certain rooms I could have never got into without paying that type of money to get in them circles. But these broke niggas, man, they always talking about, well, I don't want to pay for this, I don't want to pay for that. I'm like, you gonna be broke forever. But that's why this shit ain't for everybody.
You
know what I'm saying? That's why everybody ain't successful. Everybody don't touch that $100,000 a month, that $1 million in a year, whatever the case it is. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to you got to be one of the ones, and you got to be willing to, you know, take that leap. Man,
you got to. Now let me ask you one quick question about Japan. I love me an Asian. You know, something about them Asians, man. I like them Asians, you know. They got them soft hands, man. It's like they was born to give you a massage, you know. You was in Japan, man. What was that like?
Oh, it was crazy. My situation was a little different because a month after I got there was when COVID started.
Oh,
but at the same time, I definitely got my little, you know, experience.
Yeah. You like them Asians?
I do.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? If you got one, you know, I like who like me, but if you had one, if you had to choose, what's your favorite type of woman, ethnicity?
Oh, I love a black woman. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. I don't care what nobody say. Like, yeah, each ethnicity got they positives, you know what I'm saying, and what they do compared to what somebody else do. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I love me a black woman.
Okay, me too, man. I love me a black woman for surely. You're young.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you play football, man? You big, man.
I did. I was actually playing football earlier this year. I was playing at UNLV.
Oh yeah,
up there in Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
Whenever that business started moving how I needed it to move, it's like you got to pick and choose.
Nah, that's right.
So
you wasn't no D1, no nothing like that.
No, I was playing D1. UNLV D1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like as a student on campus walking around with 6 figures in your bank account off your business, it's kind of hard to even really make it seem like you really want to still be on that field. You see what I'm saying?
I heard that.
I already found what worked for me, so it's all about me reworking that and putting more time into it and making it even bigger.
Listen, you're young and successful, right?
Yeah.
Good looking dude. You 6 foot. What they say, 6 figures, 6 foot, man. You checking off all these boxes
1%
right now.
of the 1%.
So if you 1% of the 1%, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, because this is how I feel. I say I didn't work this hard all my life, take penitentiary chances when I was younger, do all of this, sacrifice this, go through that to get to a position where I can finally do what I want to do, then let a woman put me in handcuffs and say what I can and can't do, right? Yeah. So I feel like when a man is the top 1%, he should be able to do what he want, when he want, how he want, and he should be able to have multiple women. How do you feel about that?
I don't disagree, but that's what you want as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I don't have the desire to have multiple expenses. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whenever you move like that, it's gonna come with a cost. And you're gonna have to,
for most people, you're right, 100%.
So it's gonna fully depend on, how big you moving in that direction. Because if you somebody like, Neo, he got three girls, 4 girlfriends with him. You know what I'm saying? Like full-time relationship. So you got to make sure everybody's satisfied. Everybody got the same things. There ain't no friction in the household.
Okay, what about this though?
Yeah.
Right. Not so much that you having 3, 4, 5 girlfriends. Because I understand I used to live in a lifestyle where I had like 4, 5 girlfriends, right? And I'll say that was really a headache. But I was in the lifestyle, so it was like I was getting paid. So I would have said I would have never did that for free. To have to spend your time, your energy, your really miss your life maintaining these relationships. If you're not getting something beneficial from it, it don't make sense.
Of course.
But let's just say you successful, you got a woman, and it's like I don't necessarily want to have multiple girlfriends. But sometimes I want to go out, I want to have fun. Sometimes you ain't into that either.
I can't say I am, bro. Like, I'm not unused to, I feel like that comes, I ain't even gonna say that's where it comes from. I feel like I done had women my whole life, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's not nothing that I'm unfamiliar with. So I've had my fair share of, being able to do all of that. And then it's like when it come down to,
even if they say, you ain't tripping, right? You ain't tripping. Listen, I feel you though. I feel where you come from. When you have a lot of women, you're not tripping. But it's just a psychological fact to say, if I want to do it, I can. I'm a king. If I want to, I will. I probably won't because I ain't on that type of time. But if I want to, I'm going to do
it. That's at any point in time, though. Like, one thing you can't do is you feel you got to control what you can control. So at the end of the day, it's like anybody is capable of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any man that got a woman by her side, even any day that she decide that she want to go lay down next to somebody else, she could do it and you will never know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it all come down and you feel me like that being what that person want to do.
So when you with a woman, it is I'm committed to you, you committed to me 100%.
If we have that mutual understanding, then
yeah.
If we got that mutual understanding and that's a conversation that we done had and I done gave you my word on that, then that's what we on.
Man,
but at the same time,
you know what? I like that. You know why? Because it's like whatever you say you're gonna do it.
For sure.
If you say I'm gonna be faithful to you, then be faithful. And if you're not, then you're not a man of your word. And now she can't trust you in other areas because you.
Yeah, this is where a lot of men go wrong. They enter that relationship by telling these lies. You see what I'm saying?
That's what they do.
If you don't plan on, you feel me, being specifically with that one woman, you can't say shit like that. Because at the same time, now that's why she calling you a liar. She tripping out. She slicing up your car, all this stuff, because you started it off on the wrong foot. Because at the same time, you got some women who are going to be okay with that too.
Yeah.
But you never gave her that opportunity.
You're spitting some game right now.
You never gave her that opportunity for y'all to even get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because she might like women too. She might want to, you feel me, be a part of whatever you got going on outside of that.
Nah, you 100%. You spit some game. I say exactly what you're saying. Give her the choice. If you gonna do something else, at least let her know that's what you want. Yeah. And a lot of times you'll be surprised how many women is like they with it because they've never heard a dude be. And then sometimes I get with a woman, I'll tell her what it is. She like, nah, I can't get with that. 2-3 months down the line, she double back because she done messed with 2-3 different dudes, cheated on her, and she light bulb went off in her head. Damn, that nigga was really just keeping it real with me. Yeah. At least I go fuck with somebody who keeping it real. So these dudes don't understand, and that's like you said. That's why they key your car. That's why they slander your name because you lied. You got to give her the option to deal with that or not. But no, that's what's up, man. You one of them dudes that I can say like, hey man, all men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's dudes like this out here. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't take me a long time to get to that point though. Yeah. You feel me? Like I definitely done did my fair share of dirt, you know, during my time. But at the same time, just me growing and me, you feel me, like experiencing life at an early age. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just made me realize, like, bro, I'm just not one of the people that, you know, I want to get older and have to deal with this and this and this, bro. Like I'd rather just be locked in, have my situation that I got going on, bro, and build. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, I feel you, man. It's a lot of moving parts having multiple women, but you know, I like to have my fun here and there.
And ain't nothing wrong with it. If you one of them ones who you got it set up like that and you position yourself to be able to do that.
It ain't even like I got it set up like that. My thing is like this, man. I've always in my life wanted to be free. I've always wanted to get rich since I was 12. And it was also I could do what I want, when I want, how I want. Yeah. So now that I finally accomplished that, ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can and can't do. So I would love for you to get with it. If you can't, I understand, but I'm not finna not do what I want. And it's not even that I want to do it. Like I've been fucking bitches, man, since I was a teenager. Like it's nothing. But it's just if I want to, ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't. You know what I mean? That's
but the thing is, that's how you operate. Let that be known. So it's like it don't leave no room. They could dislike it, but they gonna respect it, or they could, you know, move on and do what they decide to do after that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, no, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So you already answered this question. Would you rather build with one woman from scratch or find one already successful?
I'd say find one that's already successful. Like obviously, like
I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah, starting on. If I would have had one that would have locked in with me and would have been on that journey with me, you know what I'm saying? And that's a different story. But unfortunately, like whenever you on that come up, they gonna pick and choose. Somebody else might have a shinier watch, the shinier car, whatever the case it is. And they gonna, you know, move in that direction. You feel me? But it ain't too many times where they gonna rock with you from the beginning all the way to the end of, you know, you get into that point and them being able to see the, you know, the fruits of that labor. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I say it all the time. I can't fall in love with a woman that don't grind with me.
For sure.
I can't have no feelings for a woman that I'm just paying for this and she kicking her toes up. We just going to eat. We just vacationing. I'm gonna start resenting the bitch, man. What you doing around here? But the women that I built the biggest bond with is the ones we grind with. I help her business. She help mine. We try to do things together. I feel like when you do something like that with a woman ain't even gonna cheat as often because she invested in the situation. A lot of these dudes ain't doing nothing but giving a woman this, giving a woman that, going out to eat, doing all these frivolous things. You don't build a bond with a woman unless y'all grinding together. I love to grind with a woman.
What people don't understand is like a lot has changed throughout time, bro. Back then, women used to date off of the potential that a man had.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What they saw in him, what they knew that he was gonna end up becoming, and all of that shit, bro. But nowadays, it's like, as long as you got it, they flocking, they coming that way, they moving towards it. You see what I'm saying?
It's a different time.
It is.
But you saying you want a woman who already got it right now.
Yeah, she gotta be made already.
Man,
she got to.
You know why I love that? Because I got a saying, don't find ducks and teach them to fly. You find eagles and teach them to fly in formation. I was living a lifestyle for 10 years where I was taking bitches from the gutter, turning them into stars, doing this, doing that. You know, it's a saying in the game, put a wig on a pig. You know, turn her into something, clean her up, put her in position, man. Now she fucking with rappers, millionaires, this, that, and the third. But their mindset was never all the way there. So I spent all this time pushing against gravity to realize, like, I should have just got a woman that was already on that type of time. These niggas be trying to get a bitch from the bottom and turn her up. No, get the bitch who already in the gym. Her mind already right. She already trying to start a business. She already got some discipline. That woman gonna take you to the moon.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes like to date down.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand this though. Like even as a man, whenever you start, you know, progressing in life, and I feel like it's the same for women, but as a man, when you start progressing in life and you going to the gym, you're getting your money up, all of this stuff, and that woman is not doing the same, it's gonna cause friction.
It's gonna drag you down.
Yeah, she gonna give you hell.
And you trying to eat right, she don't want to eat right. You trying to save money, she trying to go out. She don't know. She wants you to spend all this money on Valentine's Day and on Christmas and things that don't matter instead of investing in your business. It's like a pull. That's why I say you better get a bitch on your same type of time or your life is gonna go down. I see it all the time. Sure. Most men, I would say at least 80% of men are not who they could be because they picked the wrong woman.
And I say this all the time, bro. It's a lot of broke men out here going broke behind broke women.
Yeah, man.
Like, they don't understand the fact that just because people don't understand this, it's a lot easier for a woman to look like she has it going on compared to the man. Yeah. You got to think about it. Look, they could go get their hair done, nails done, makeup, all of that stuff, and then spend $20 on an outfit off Fashion Nova, and it looks like she got it going on.
That's a fact. You would never know.
Yeah, you would never know.
And then ain't nobody judging her as hard as they judging the man.
No, they not.
What car you driving? What watch you got on? What chain you know? So it's a whole different.
Hey, look, in Vegas taught me that, bro. It's a lot of them out there that look like they really well put together, and then they one bedroom apartment, Toyota Camry, little ugly ass dog. Like it's a whole cycle.
Hey, and that is why I am the way I am. Motherfuckers be like, well, you kind of harsh. No, I'm just talking to you how I should talk to you, and I'm not overvaluing you, right? Yeah. No matter how good you look, them looks is gonna fade. But I have established certain things in my life that make me more valuable. It don't matter if it's 100 dudes trying to fuck you. Those looks are gonna go away. I'm still gonna have what I have. So I'm talking to you as an equal. I'm kind of talking to you like, bitch, you're broke. All you got is looks. I feel like I'm better than you for real. Yeah. I really feel like you should be looking up to me just because all these niggas feel like you bigger than them. I know, like I say all the time, metric for metric, bar for bar, bitch, I'm head and shoulders better than you, right? And you're not gonna recognize it till you're 27, 28 and your looks are gone.
But look, this is the thing though. The reason why there's such a difference in like the viewpoint on, who's the catch, who's the value, all of this. Yeah. It's men's fault though.
Facts. They don't run the game.
It's a lot of these lame ass niggas who have put women on the pedestal to the points where they done got to the points where it's like, oh, well, what can you do for me? I'm the catch. What do I gain from this situation? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, unfortunately, they don't listen or like pay attention or get in line until you really don't just over glorify them. Man. Until you really don't just pour all of that flowers every week, writing them letters, all of this stuff. Like they will laugh at your ass. And keep
man, listen, and they don't respect it anyway. You know how many weird, come to me and get to talking to me about the last nigga they had who was paying for this, paying for that. You're sitting here talking to me about this dude who is supporting your life and you talking down on him to a dude who ain't doing nothing for you but just spending his time. So that's why it's like, I can't do it. Bitch asked me, could I pay for her nails? It was like $125. I'm like, bitch, we go out to eat and I'll pay for that. But you can't just be asking me shit like that because go ask that nigga for that. It's just in my mind. I don't ever want to be that dude that a bitch is saying, oh, this nigga tricking on me, Yeah,
no, and that's different. If that's my woman, then I'm definitely going to, here and there do that type of stuff.
Nah, for sure.
At the same time, it's like, am I the type of dude to where it's like I understand that whenever I do have a woman that I'm responsible for certain things, but at the same time I'm not taking on certain things also.
I was just talking about it. Yeah, these bitches love to get with a nigga and be talking to him and then be like, yo, I'm short on rent this month.
That's unfortunate.
I said it the other day. I was like, listen, okay, you short on rent. What would you do if I wasn't here? Of course. Then just go ahead and do that. Then.
Yeah, if you didn't know me, what would be your next best bet?
Because it's really a game. These women, this is just a common game that they play. Oh, I'm short on this and see if you're going to do it. And that's the test. If you don't do it and she still deal with you, then she like you. But she tried you, though.
Yeah, and the thing is, people don't understand is the same way she sent you that message, she probably sent that to 3-4 other people.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? And shit, 2 out of 4 gonna respond to
irresponsible women I don't deal with. If basic human need is shelter. You did something to fuck that up to where you might be homeless, you are irresponsible. I can't deal with an irresponsible woman.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it ain't whenever people, I don't be doing that type of shit in general. I don't care who it is because at the end of the day, you're not helping them, you're enabling them. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets to the point to where they know whenever your check drop before you know when it dropped. After so long,
they waiting on it. Yeah. We gonna segue right here. 50-50 conversation, right? Yeah. You ask a woman to move in with you. You paying everything, or you telling her, hey, you got to foot half the bill in here?
For one, I don't believe in 50-50. But two, anybody moving into my household, that's my household. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm taking care of the bills in that crib because at the end of the day, I demand respect in my house. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of anything, like I feel like that's a certain level of X, Y, and Z, but that don't mean that she not gonna still have responsibilities as well.
Okay. Yeah, 50-50 don't always mean financially. 50-50.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For sure. But as far as like bills paid, I got that.
So let me ask you this though. Cause I damn near feel like if a woman want to move in with me, she damn near got to pay all the rent. Because what the fuck is the benefit of me living with a bitch? Like not like real talk. Yeah. What is the benefit for real? You get to wake up, get some dick whenever you want. You get to be around this motherfucker. You get to know it ain't no bitches in here because you get to be all in my business. I don't get my quiet time. So you're getting all the benefit. Why would I want a bitch to live with me like for real unless she's doing something to make it worth it?
No, for sure.
I tell niggas, like real talk. Like, what is the benefit of having a woman live with you unless she paying all the bills?
I be having this conversation too. Like, people don't understand this, but anytime a man gets in a relationship or takes on a woman as a responsibility, you are taking it's a loss, bro.
Yeah, always.
And I hate to even put it like that.
Nah, you keeping it real.
I hate to even say it like that, but people don't understand this. Because the first thing that women like to say is, you know, they not doing 50-50, they not paying no bills. Like, what are you actually doing? Especially somebody who really got it put together.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table that he can't already pay for? You see what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if you already got bread, if you got the nice car, the nice crib, you ain't even got to pay for women because they going to come and they going to gravitate towards it. On top of that, you already can either pay somebody to cook your meals or clean your crib, whatever the case is.
You saying what I be saying?
You don't got to deal with all of the extra stuff.
Man, I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see it because I know these dudes ain't like me. I know these dudes ain't requiring from a woman. Yeah, if I have a woman, I know she gonna be bringing value to my life because she ain't gonna be around it if she not. But I know these dudes ain't getting no value from these women, but some pussy. So it's like, what? You really just put yourself in a hole. You just put and now when she want to key your car, when she want to fuck up your clothes, you can't even call the police because she lived there. They gonna be like, that's a domestic dispute. You can't even do nothing. You know? I had a bitch one time, right? I was living in Vegas, man, and I had like 3 bras I was living with. She got drunk. She was jealous. She came to my house, the house that we was living in. Yeah. Got the pool stick from the pool table, went through all the bitches' rooms. I even had one of my bitches' daughter living there. She fucked up everything in the house, and I called the police, and the police said, but do she live here? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, there's nothing we can do. Because
it's like destroying your own property.
Yeah, exactly. People don't understand that. Exactly. And as soon as that happened, I said, from here on out, every bitch gonna have their own spot. We not living together no more.
Yeah.
It's another thing, right? When I was coming up, man, my uncle told me this, right? I called him. It was this new broad I had. She was doing everything right. She was really coming in with it. She would love my dirty draws, all of that. And I was speaking her good graces to him. Mm-hmm. And he was like, hold on. Like, I know you speaking highly of this woman, but I'm going to tell you right now, one day, this woman going to wake up next to you, turn over, look you in your face and say, fuck you. I said, man, I'm about to hang up the phone. You talking crazy. She'll never do that. Later in life, that happened and worse. And he really just let me know, like, it don't matter how good a bitch is today, you don't know who that bitch gonna be tomorrow. And you have to have that. It's not a pessimistic thing. It's just understand, like, you don't know what a woman's gonna go through in her life. You don't know how she may act. It's a bitch that you used to say you love that right now hates you. No,
and on a whole another situation with a whole nother man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and I just say that to dudes to say, like, you can't be telling a bitch all of your secrets, where the bodies is buried, all the things you did, because you never know. Everybody go through that honeymoon phase. Man, you know how many bitches I done had that it was like, this is my bitch. Like, I love this bitch. This bitch love me. We doing this. We getting money. And they don't fuck with me now. you know what I'm saying?
You know, a prime example of, you know, what you just said, like, you don't tell somebody, you know, all of the, you know, dirty secrets where the bodies buried, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
A prime example of that today is that T-app, bro.
Who?
That T-app, bro. That is a prime example. The amount of stuff that's being said anonymously about all of these men, bro, is crazy work. Man. It is. And it's like, realistically, it's y'all fault because y'all let too much, you know.
One thing about that T-app that I don't like, it was a saying when I came up, man. Niggas don't follow this rule no more, but it's called ho say is no say.
Yeah.
And so it was an understanding amongst men in the community that, man, it don't matter what a bitch say, because a bitch gonna say anything when she mad. So you can't even come around here talking about what the bitch said about another dude, because we got to understand that, man, women gonna say anything. We can't even listen to that.
For sure.
This day and age, dudes ain't ever get that lesson. So they'll hear what a bitch say about another nigga and then repeat it, forgetting, man, a bitch will say anything.
Yeah.
So like when I even see the T-app, I can't believe nothing on there, because a bitch will say anything when she hates you.
The thing is, I don't even think women understand this, but that app ain't stopping nothing for nobody.
Nah, it ain't.
If anything, y'all on there like
promoting a nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like real life. Y'all over here giving reviews and whatnot, like, and it ain't for the worst. Y'all are helping niggas out.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. You know how many bitches I done knocked because a nigga in his household talking about me. He talking down about me, but now the bitch want to come see about me because you keep talking about me so much. So be the same way, like yo, bitch friend or whatever. Anytime your name get brought up, good or bad, a female gonna try to come see you about it.
Most definitely. Like, they don't even understand. They giving niggas a platform.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Have you seen the Dudes app that they just made?
Nah.
So they made like it's like they made a dude app for it. I tried to sign up. They ain't accept me. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm trying to get on there. Listen, you know, I was telling my chick the other day, I was like, do women know what would happen if we could put them on an app like that? Because these, you know how it is. These women be fucking with everybody, doing the most, doing so. If women had an app where we could talk on that app and talk about them, lives would be ruined.
No, of course.
Oh, in the worst way.
Because people don't understand this. Women do their dirt too. They just don't necessarily get caught like
they
men
just
do.
don't.
They don't, because they real discreet with it. They gonna have their mama on board, the sister on board, the homegirl on board. Everybody gonna know the assignment. Everybody gonna know the assignment.
No, that's a fact.
And I done seen that firsthand, bro. So it ain't that they ain't doing it. They just real discreet about it.
Yeah, and you know, for me, I just want to get on there and be nosy. I necessarily ain't finna be on there telling the bitch business. That just ain't my thing.
Nah, of course.
Do you feel like women are attracted to good men or bad boys? You know?
First of all, I feel like women don't real life know what a good man is. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
I don't think women real life know what a good man is.
Man, come on.
Because like I said, bro, you gotta pay attention. Life is gonna be the biggest lesson that you can learn. And even coming up, what were they attracted to? They attracted to the drug dealers, the dreadhead, the gang banger, the this and that. And then y'all know what y'all getting and what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what you gravitate to. So they like bad boys for sure.
100%. I don't, and that is exactly why a woman can never lead. Because if a woman is leading, she gonna lead you straight to destruction.
Yeah,
women don't make good decisions. It just is what it is. Just like you just said, the whole point. Women as a whole always go for what's bad for them, not what's actually good for their life. So therefore, how could you ever let a woman lead? When you with a woman, do you let her lead in anything in life?
Nah.
Yeah.
At all, man.
At all,
zero.
Hey, man, it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. I was on a cruise lately. I was with one of my chicks, right? And she directing us to the elevator. And we got on the wrong elevator. And I said, this is why you can't let a woman you can't even let a woman direct you to the elevator because she gonna mess it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something with their hormones, man. Too much emotions, man. So I got to be in control, and control can't never be up to debate.
Yeah.
When I get with a woman, she has to understand in every single facet of life, I have to be the one that controls the situation. Because if I control the situation, then I can control the outcome. If I can't control the situation, then I can't control the outcome. So if you want a destination that's guaranteed, you got to give me full 100% control. Now, I'll take your opinion here or there, but even sometimes, man, I'll ask my bitch for her opinion just so I could do the opposite.
I ain't going that far with it. But I do understand this, bro. Like, having the right woman with you, you know what I'm saying? It can multiply whatever you do currently got going on.
Facts.
And having the wrong one with you will tear that shit all the way down.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, women are like, if I give a woman a loaf of bread, she can make a meal with it. You know what I'm saying? If I got this business idea, she might hear stuff and see stuff and pay attention to stuff that I might not necessarily be keen to. You know what I'm saying? And that little insight, she might guide me in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I fully agree with you with, the man is supposed to lead. The man is supposed to have 100% control, on the direction that y'all headed.
Nah, I 1,000% agree with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for women. Women have been an intricate part of my life. And some of my biggest wins and biggest money I got was behind a woman that we was doing something together. I say it all the time. Like, I love Think and Grow Rich. It's all about, he talk about the most important mastermind that you have is going to be the one with your wife or your significant other. Yeah. So if you can't get with somebody who on the same type of time, the same type of mind, you could build a mastermind and you can multiply anything that you could do by yourself could be multiplied with a woman. But most of these dudes ain't finding women they on the same type of time with because they don't pick right. So they don't never have that. Look. But when you pick that, you will your life will change. Miracles are happening. Because what are women? Emotional. Emotion moves the world. If you believe in manifestation, you believe in vibration. A woman, that emotion, if she get entwined with your goals and the things you want to do, you can make miracles happen. And I've done it.
And that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman who I'm going to spend my life with, who gonna get the best out of me, she got to bring something to the table that's intangible. And a lot of people don't understand that shit, bro. I done had women. I done said that to women, and they done got, you know what I'm saying, offended, talking about I look at you as an asset. I mean, an expense. And it's like, yeah, you are an expense because you costed me money. I go from spending, you know, $50 to $100 anytime I leave the crib by myself to $200-300. You see what I'm saying? So you are an expense,
the drinks,
for
the
everything.
Meal,
you
parking.
moving into my house. I'm using more water, more electricity, everything. You know what I'm saying? So women are expensive to a degree, but at the same time, you being with the right woman will completely turn your shit all the way up.
Nah, 1,000%. 1,000%, man. And that's why I tell, like, you know, I be telling bitches all the time, like, bitch, I don't casually date. Like, I'm not just trying to go out to dinner and fuck on you. If I don't feel like we could build something together, bitch, you could come do something over here on my podcast. I could put you in position for this or do something like that. Then I don't want to do it. I'm long past my days of just fucking and going out to eat. If I can't see us building with something, bitch, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it ain't no need to. And
because it's only a drain.
That only comes from, you know, when you're one of the ones who you've been used to getting that type of attention. You know,
some niggas got to go through it. They ain't went through it.
You got some niggas who they get money, bro, and it's their first taste of getting attention from women, and they the ones who go out like they go outside
and ruin it for everybody else. But what you said, you're an expense, but what's more expensive than just the money is my time and my life.
For sure.
So I may be paying this and paying that, but what about all of that time that I'm spending that if I would have put that into personal development, working out, reading that book, going on to that mentorship, where could I have been? So dudes look at the money. I look at the time because my time is my life. That's worth more than the money.
It ain't even, I don't even think it's necessarily more so about the money, bro. I think for me, it's like I view it as an expense whenever it's like I'm giving more in this relationship or this situation, this exchange than I'm receiving.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate that shit.
Yeah, because at the same time, it's going to cost regardless. It's going to cost regardless. But at the same time, if you bringing something to my life that's more valuable than the amount of money you're costing me on a day-to-day basis, then it's well worth it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Name some of the things that you feel like a woman could bring to the table.
Bro, peace, clarity, you know what I'm saying? Like relaxation. It's all type of different.
Let me say this to you though.
Yeah.
I feel you. What you saying is right, but this is what I say.
Yeah.
There's a caveat to that. Why do we make it something that should just be a given? We give points for. If she bring peace, if she bring clarity, then we giving her points for something. Why are we giving points for something that it should already be? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women have it. They've made society feel like a woman should be giving you hell so much that if she just act right, we giving her points for something that, you know, not.
Oh, no, it ain't just about acting right. Because at the same time, it's like, as a man, realistically, if you think about it, we supposed to protect and provide. Essentially, that's it. That's all. We don't got to do all of the extra stuff. We don't got to, like, if that's what we viewing it off of, then as simple as protecting and providing should be enough for a woman, but it's not.
Yeah.
It ain't at all. So at the same time, it ain't necessarily like that's all of that stuff should be a given. You know what I'm saying? But like the stuff that I real life, you know, view and value from the woman that's next to me is the stuff that money cannot buy.
Facts, 100%. That's why I say it all the time. Yeah. Money can't buy it, which means it's priceless. If I could put a price on it, then it costs that much. Yeah. But if I can't buy it, then it means it's priceless. Yeah. So I get it. No, it is valuable, man. A woman who pray for you, a woman who really,
most definitely,
a woman who go out her way for you, man. I have a woman, she'll go out her way for some things that I'm like, you gonna inconvenience yourself like that, and I ain't even have to ask you, like that.
That's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
And that's the woman who gonna get the world. That's the woman you gonna break the bank for. That's the woman that you can trust, that you can really build and invest with. Yeah. But these dudes don't pick the right woman because they picking women, you know, that don't like them. I feel like number one is you gotta pick a woman who actually likes you, because if you chasing a woman, she's not gonna do these things for you.
No, of course. Of course, if you chase her to get her, you're gonna have to chase her to keep her.
Man, listen, you over here, man, you got some game about yourself, man. You saying all the same shit that I be saying, man. Yeah, if you got to chase her to get her, that's how you gonna have to maintain the situation. That's why I'm never chasing a woman. And especially a woman don't even respect you if you chasing her.
No, they don't. Nah. They got that group chat, they gonna throw your ass in there and they gonna chop your ass up.
You will literally turn a woman off that liked you once you start trying to overdo it and over text her and double text her. As soon as you start doing that, she like you now. For whatever reason, she don't like you no more.
At all.
That's just how that shit be.
Yo.
Would you ever take a woman seriously if she slid in your DMs? I'll go first. I'll go first on that.
Go ahead.
To me, first of all, Sin slid in my DMs. I like who choose me. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, hell yeah.
Because guess what? You choosing. Because guess what? She's getting a whole bunch of DMs all day. She's not responding to a lot. So if she went out her way to be like, I'm finna DM him, then she giving me choosing signals. Now, women can't just DM me and I'm just hitting you back. Yeah. You know, jump through a couple more hoops.
It's
let me know it's
selective.
real. Yeah, I'm still selective.
Like I'm going.
I'd rather go for that than the one I had to write. I'm writing you, and it's 100 dudes that wrote you today. I don't even write bitches in the DM because I'm not gonna be the 100th of the 100 that was in there. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, anytime a woman is choosing, I get it. For a woman, on the other hand, it might be different. But for me, as long as she chooses to show interest, man, I'm fucking with. I'm gonna see about it.
I fully agree with what you're saying on that one, because for one, a lot of women they so it's the ego thing where it's like I'm not shooting my shot at no man. I don't care how bad I want to talk to him or how much I'm interested in him. Like a lot of them just got that mindset where it's like they not doing that. But at the same time, I done definitely had women fully like, man, lay it all on the table. Like, oh no, I want you.
You like when a bitch choose?
Most definitely.
Man, I love when a bitch choose. Hey, a bitch say, oh nigga, you fine. I've been watching you. I love that. They make me feel good, you know?
Hell yeah.
And that's why, like, my woman got to do that for me too. A woman can't be the only one, you let her know she look good. Bitch, let me know you like me. Because there's these other bitches out here gonna let me know. So you better be letting me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you recognize what you got.
Yeah. Nah, that's mandatory.
Let me see. Do you think modern women still value respect, or is it all about status?
I think that shit about status, bro.
Man, straight up.
I think it's all the way about status. It ain't even no question for me.
Ain't even about the money. You got status. They fucking with it.
As long as you make them look good amongst their homegirls and you got it going, bro, they going.
Man, that's why the Rolls Royce is a cheat code. Bitch can't wait to get in there and show her friends with the double R with the stars.
Oh yeah, they just want to show them the emblem on the seat. They gonna make it seem like they somewhere.
Everything in their life is about what it look like to everybody else. That's why they want to go to the nice restaurants and here and there. It ain't even about you. It's about what they can show everybody else. But I'll say this though. It depends. If you can get you a woman and teach her what to value, then she'll get out of that mindset. Sometimes you got to tell a woman what to value. If she's been in this world, if she's been controlled by her mind, by the programming and the music and all of this. So yeah, but if you get with a woman who really on your type of time and she really sit down and listen to you, you can start to teach her that that's not really valuable.
I'm not interested in teaching no woman.
I feel you that. I feel you.
Know what I'm saying? The same way.
I'm at the same point in my life.
I'm not interested. It ain't my job to teach you. It ain't my job to build you up into the right woman. You know what I'm saying? The same way that a woman don't want a broken man who done been through hell and back. And they're not trying to wait for him to get his shit together.
I think it's a delicate balance. I don't want no broken woman, but at the same time, even the best woman ain't gonna be tailor-made to me until I make her tailor-made. No, it's gonna be certain things you do. Now I feel you though. I'm not taking a duck and turning her into an eagle, but there's a certain woman who got certain attributes that no matter what, you gonna have to teach her something because she never been with you before.
No, for sure. Now that's understandable, but it's still real far and few in between that you're gonna find a woman that
certain shit mind so gone. Bitch mind so gone, it's like you wasting your time. But that's Cinderella. Well, they've been programming us since children. A prince, royalty, running around looking for a peasant to give her shoe back. They've programmed us to want to look down, but women look up. What do women's mothers and grandmothers say? What's she do for a living? What's his parents do? But we just take a woman as she is, or less than as she is.
A man not necessarily checking for what a woman has because we don't care about that. You know what I'm saying?
But that we should change our mindset because we should, right?
For sure. Yeah. 1,000% you should, because at the end of the day, how her life is set up is going to tell you what she's going to do when she's a part of your life.
You the average some of the 5 people you hang around most, and the person you around most is your significant other. So that is going to weigh on you. Nobody's stronger than their influences.
Oh yeah, and your significant other, bro, that's going to be the biggest impact on the direction that your life is going to head.
Man, one of the biggest. And niggas just pick it off of a bitch having a fat ass and wonder why your life is fucked up. The most important decision in your life you made based on your dick, and you wonder why your life is fucked up. And this is really like 70% of dudes, for real. You know?
That's real life. That's real life.
You got any kids?
I got one. I got a little girl. I got a little girl. She's about to be 7.
7. Okay, that's what's up. How was that with your son's mother? I mean, your daughter's mother.
My daughter's mother. Oh no, we cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great situation.
Of course, yeah. We don't have no problems. Don't fuss. Don't fight. As long as my child is, good, we ain't never gonna have no problem.
How is that when you had a child? How old did you have?
I was 19 when my daughter was born.
You was 19 when your daughter was born.
Yeah.
Tell me how that impacted how you moved, because I know me having a child. When I had a child, to this day, the reason I move is responsibly as I do is really only because of that.
That's 1,000% what it is for me too. The way that I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I got taken from my mom when I was 9 years old. You feel me? Got adopted when I was 16. So
damn.
Back and forth, all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But after my child was born, bro, it put me in a completely different mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I was still in school. I left school, went to the military, had to make sure I had bread to be able to take care of my kid. And then from there, it was always me doing something to progress and make more money and put myself in a better position because my child would never experience the type of life that I live coming up. You know what I'm saying? So that shit turned me up to a whole different frequency.
Man, listen, I feel you. Like not the same situation, but similar. The fact of how I grew up made it so I was like, I'm gonna make sure my son is all the way straight. My son, my father died when I was 11. So my whole life, you know, I'm searching for a man and a father figure. So when I have a child, I'm like, my son ain't never gonna feel like that. My son's gonna always be straight. So it make you go harder. It was times when I was in the street, I look back at now like he was an idiot. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this risk, man. I could do 5 years, 6 years. That's the mindset you have when you ain't got nobody dependent on you. Yeah. Once I have a son and he's dependent on me, it's certain things I won't do. Certain people can't come over my house. Certain individuals I can't deal with. Certain things I'll never do. Certain risks I can't take. Yeah. So it made me more responsible. That's why I say he kind of saved my life. If I didn't have a son, shit, I'd have probably been in prison right now.
I know my daughter saved my life, bro. 1000%.
Yeah.
Like, cause I definitely come from a place where I had a whole bunch of opportunities for me to do the wrong shit.
Yeah.
A lot of opportunities for me to do the wrong shit. But me having my daughter when I was young, bro, it got my head right for sure.
Man, no, that shit, it definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. And you ain't got no baby mama drama, so man, that's a beautiful thing.
Oh no. Yeah, we don't do that. And a lot of people don't understand this, bro. 9 times out of 10, whenever you do have, you know, trouble in that range of life, like it's your fault. You see what I'm saying? Because it's completely up to you how you dictate, you know, that relationship between her and who you currently dealing with, or y'all having any problems. Like you gotta lead that shit, bro.
Man, that's how I fully view that. That baby mama drama, you see it mostly when it's a younger individual because you wasn't grown, you didn't know how to have the right conversations, you didn't know how to lead the situation. That's where I messed up. I was so young when I had my son, I wasn't grown yet. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of things, and my son's mother was mad about it because I wasn't being a grown man. And, you know, I didn't know how to be one yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Tiffany in the chat, $50. Appreciate you, Tiff. Always showing love in the chat. Tapman Silent, folks, $9.99. Appreciate you. Put some questions in the chat. Y'all put some questions in the chat right now. You think social media ruins relationships?
Social media ruin a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It do. It definitely do, because people got more access than what they used to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nothing new under the sun. A lot of the shit that's happening now, it was happening back then, but people just get more caught up with social media.
No, that's for sure. I say it's just like anything. It's how you use it. Because on one hand, yeah, females feel like they got more action because you got more access to people, so she feels more wanted than she actually is. But at the same time, I had the opportunity to meet somebody that ain't in my small town, in my sphere, that might be better compatible for me. So it's just all how you use it. But these bitches be so gassed up. It's really not social media. It's the fact that these bitches have no game. And they mothers never taught them. Just because a nigga is liking your picture and saying nice things to you, he just wants to fuck you. He don't actually want to be with you. So she conflate all this attention with men that actually want to be with him. So therefore, she may have an attitude or not really take serious to dude who actually want to be with him because she thinks all of this attention means the same thing.
Back to what you said about, you know, their mother never taught them X, Y, and Z. I feel like when it comes, because we were just talking about our kids and stuff like that, a lot of people, they steer their children in the wrong direction because they'll tell them what not to do, but they don't give them the, you know, why not to do it. They don't give them the true, real, raw reality on, you feel me? I experienced this shit. I did this. This is what happened. X, Y, and Z.
That's deep,
for them
because
not to know.
I make sure to explain to my son that, because I can remember when people were telling me not to do something, but they didn't tell me why. So I always tell my son something and then explain that shit to him.
They'll point the finger at you, judge you, X, Y, and Z, but at the same time, like me, as a man, I got a daughter, right?
Yeah.
It ain't man, I ain't never put my hands on my daughter. My daughter ain't never got a whooping in her life, but she's the most respectful young lady you will come across, bro. Yeah. And the reason that my daughter is like that, because I fully understand that as a father, bro, it's my job to guide her through life based off what I've experienced. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the best I can do. I can only give her something from my point of view as a man so that she knows what to look out for when it comes to what she's going to experience with men when she gets a certain age.
And I feel like that's where a lot of women go wrong, because they didn't have a man in the household. All they had was the woman's perspective.
Yeah, and also their mama not telling them about what they really doing. Their mama was sneaking niggas in the house and doing this to get the bills paid and X, Y, and Z. So they not keeping it real with them on no degree too.
What would you, when your daughter grows up, what would you tell her as far as, do you pick a man who you like, or you pick a man who's a provider, or do you pick a man? How would you tell her to pick a man?
that's still something I'm navigating, brother. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like my daughter is 6, about to be 7 years old. I don't think I'm ever gonna be ready to have that conversation. Yeah. I'm not. I don't want to think about it. I don't want no little nigga at school walking up holding her hand, carrying a backpack, nothing. I fight kids. I do.
This nigga say all
I could do is stay in the gym, stay in my Bible, bro, and just make sure that I'm trying to be the best example.
Okay, just for women out there, because a lot of women, they say, okay, I want the rich man. I want the man that can provide. Yeah. I would always say, might change if I have a daughter, that I would teach my daughter to be self-sufficient, so you never need a man, but you could pick the man that you want and treat you right.
That's 1,000%.
Because I feel like a lot of these women go wrong trying to pick men who got resources and this and that. Now you're dependent on that man. Now he could treat you however, talk to you however. You might not even like him. So if I had a daughter, I'd say be self-sufficient. So you don't need a man. So therefore you could pick the right man who treats you right. A lot of women get in situations and they getting treated this way and that way because they so dependent on a man because they was taught to go to the man with money.
And they stay because they know that if they fuck that situation up, then now they don't know what tomorrow gonna look like.
And these dudes know it. That's why they be in control. That's why they love to pay for this and pay for that because they know I got her on a hook.
But that's the same reason why whenever you asked me earlier, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to me choosing my woman, you know, is it somebody that I want to, I guess, build up or somebody who already made? And that's exactly why I like the woman that I deal with, because it's not going to cause no friction. It ain't going to cause no problems because she's already self-sufficient.
It's not going to be a drag on your life. It's going to be a multiplier. I say it all the time. A lot of dudes look for dependence in women. I don't want a dependent. I want a partner. I don't want somebody I got to do this and you taking this and taking that. I already got a child. I already got a dependent. I don't want another one. And then you think about it like this. Why would I want a woman who's like a dependent when I already have a child? So why would I want to have a child with you and then we have 2 dependents? I want a woman. Listen, you can't even have a broad do your bidding if she not sharp enough. If she a dependent, you can't even send her to the grocery store without getting something wrong. If she ain't on, I like a smart woman, a sharp woman, a woman that I could depend on. You can't depend on a lot of these women because they ain't never did nothing.
Man, the type of woman I got to have next to me, brother, is even whenever I'm absent, in my absence, she still got to be able to handle business for you. She got to carry my name well because they gonna know you with me if you with me. You see what I'm saying? So even whenever you're not in my presence, even if I'm not in the same room, you still represent me well. You see what I'm saying? So
that's a fact, man. It's all about who you choose. Like we said, if you choose the wrong one, that's gonna determine your life. You choosing right though. Like everything that you talking about, I be on that same type of time.
Of course.
And that's why I feel like I've been able to get to where I'm at, man. If I had a whole bunch of women around me that was dragging and taking, it'd be too hard. It's already hard enough to be successful. Hard enough to do what you're supposed to do. Hard enough to just do the things you know you're supposed to do when you don't want to do them. On top of that, having a woman dragging you down and pulling you in these directions, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah. And then on top of that, being a black man, why you doing it? You see what I'm saying? So
come on, they don't know that part.
Yeah. That shit different.
They don't know that part. Let me see what these people are saying in the chat, man. What y'all got in the chat for us right now? I know y'all got some good questions. Y'all sitting in them super chats. Saying you got some questions over there. Huh? Okay, I just see them right now. See what these questions. Girls saying that this is a good one. This is a good one. Girls saying if they go out with their friends and their man, that their man has to pay for all of them to eat. What you think?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Yeah, I ain't never doing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what the situation is. Like, that's my woman. She good. You know what I'm saying? It's different if it's like, you know, her mom in town, we go out to eat.
Right.
I'm taking care of her and her mom. I'm taking care of her and her sister, shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't give a damn if it's a birthday or nothing. If we go out and we got a section at the club and I'm doing that for you for your birthday or something like that, then that's cool.
But just a regular day.
I'm not paying for everybody at the table for no birthday then if this ain't no family affair. You
see
what I'm saying?
I feel you. I'm going out with my chick, you know what I'm saying? Your family in town. You know, if I'm paying for, you know, all these women at the table, then all these women at the table got to fuck me later.
Yeah,
you know, if that's not happening, and if that ain't happening, then I ain't paying for it.
Yeah,
it don't make no sense. What I'm paying, how your nigga come pay?
Especially 9 times out of 10, half of the ones that show up to the birthday dinner, you probably never even met. You see what I'm saying? You probably don't even know him to be that homegirl for real. So that ain't never gonna happen on my end.
I mean, you know, it depends on how I'm feeling. If it's like one girl one day, it just depends. Like, bitch, she gotta be fucked. If she can't have no boyfriend, like otherwise he need to be paying. If she like me a little bit, and we trying to do something with her later, that's the only way I'm paying for it.
I don't care if she don't got a boyfriend. I ain't doing that shit. If it ain't her family, if it ain't a sister, niece, nephew, whatever it is, like if it ain't family, I'm not doing that shit.
What about this, right?
Yeah.
You allow your woman to go out to the club without you? go out to the club, probably be in the nigga section getting shots poured down the throat
we ain't
on some
doing none of
skimpy
that.
ass clothes.
Nah, we ain't
and you
doing
know
that.
what's going on at the club. Everybody in there trying to fuck something. They trying to get these bitches off balance, so I don't know what's going on.
We ain't doing none of that.
Nah, I'm on the same.
We ain't doing none of that. Because at the same time, like,
what you want to go for? That's what I want to know.
I'm not
Why you want to go to the club?
Yeah, because at the same time, I'm fully capable of doing the same shit, going out to the club, having a section full of females, stuff like that. And I don't even move like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that ain't the type of shit that interests me. So the woman that's next to me, she ain't even gonna think like that. She gonna know. And the thing about it is, bro, whenever you a certain type of man, when you a certain type of nigga, they know what they can. You ain't even gotta say. You don't gotta say nothing.
This how I feel. Why you want to go? Bitch, I know what goes on at the club. Yeah. I know it's nothing but debauchery. What you want to do? You want to go and dress in some clothes. It's going to be a bunch of niggas trying to fuck you all night. Why would you want to put yourself in that situation? Bitch, ask me again, it's going to be a problem. Yeah. Because why you want to go? You hear what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, then they'll try to go into, we ain't do nothing but go to the club. I done seen it, bro. Being in Vegas, it takes 2 seconds for you to get fucked on, for you to end up in somebody's car.
Yeah.
Going crazy. I ain't even gonna worry about none of that shit, bro.
Exactly.
I'm not.
And if she even want to do that too much, it's something missing. Like, you shouldn't even be dealing with that woman because she obviously need attention from other people because that's why she want to go out.
Nah, that ain't
your attention ain't enough for her.
That's not something I even got to worry about because a woman
and not to mention, man, I lived in Vegas for 10 years.
Yeah.
Knew everybody. If I went to a table and it wasn't my table, I'm not drinking the promoter bottle because ain't no telling what they put in that motherfucker for these hoes. Why the bitch be acting all outside her body because, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give them too much on here, but it really be like that. Y'all better be careful.
It do in Vegas. They like that.
Nah, for sure.
Definitely like that. And it ain't even just Vegas. That's really everywhere. But you don't even know you don't really know what's going on. But we ain't going for that.
Nah,
I ain't never even been in no situation like that.
So open women, they ain't even asking no shit like that.
I ain't never been in no situation where I done had to really get out of body about nothing pertaining to that woman because they do that with who they feel like they could do that type of shit with.
Nah, that's a fact. When you carry yourself in a certain way, it's certain questions they don't ask, certain things they don't do because your aura let it be known that ain't even something they could try you with. Yeah. So sometimes when bitches ask me certain shit, I be like, I'm disrespected that you even thought that about me. Where am I slipping at to even had you think that?
Yeah. Nah, we ain't going for that.
Somebody said, ask him, has he ever tricked or ever been strict or always been strict with it?
I ain't never been no trick.
You never paid for no pussy?
Never in my life.
Never?
I ain't never had to pay for no pussy, bro. I've been getting, like I said, that shit understood. We ain't even got to go down that path, but that shit ain't never came at no cost.
Yeah.
No.
I know niggas who get pussy though, and they still sometimes every now and again, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's cool for them, but I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
We ain't doing none of that
at all. I just had some people on the other day, and I was telling like, asking about trick, and I'm like, it's really the principle. Because if I gotta pay for it, she don't like me. If she don't like me, her pussy ain't gonna get wet the same. So I don't even want to do it.
I just ain't never even been in that situation where it's even been a conversation on. Like, I don't even know how that shit go. How do they even try to bill you for some? Like,
up front,
they gonna send you an invoice or what? Like how that shit go? I ain't never been in no situation like that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. You must not go
to the strip clubs.
Yeah, and the thing is, being in Vegas, like, bro, you was out there 12 years, so you can see that type of shit from a mile away.
Man, come on,
you can spot it
all day.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it be like that. The bitch, you already know what it is. She know her good who the mark is.
No,
she
for
see
sure.
Niggas like us, she already know. Like,
yeah,
she already know.
Nah, they definitely know.
So they said, if you was broke, would you say focus on women and money or just strictly focus on money?
If you broke, you shouldn't even be looking in no woman's direction.
I feel the same.
All. I don't feel like no nigga that don't got his life set up the way he wants it to be set up should be worried about what a woman got going on. Cause at all, zero.
Man, I be trying to tell them, like, even dudes who are semi-successful, you don't know you'll go to another level. You start fucking with these bitches if you really just locked in. Like, a woman is so much of a drain on your life, your time, your energy. Now her problems are your problems. You got to listen to her talk about her work and girl and this person and that person and her family. You taking all this burden in your mind that should be freed for getting ahead in life.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's like regardless of anything, you take on all of that whenever you get to being somebody that they view as they can depend on. You see what I'm saying? So
that's why it's like bitch got to really qualify what are you bringing to my life once I'm giving you all of this? Dudes discount their time and their energy as if it's nothing just because it's intangible. But it's like, that's your time, energy, and mind space. You got a finite amount of mind space every day. And if you're taking up 20% of that with her problems, that's 20% less you be doing for your future.
Yeah, that's factual.
Would you date a woman that everyone in the city already knows and already had?
Hell no.
Nah, you can't. I mean, unless she like super famous and it's gonna turn me up another notch because I'm leaning off her fame. Nah, I ain't doing that shit.
I ain't even caring about that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it's different. Like, you know, if she on her business shit, if she really locked in, she really one of the ones when it come to being in that lane. Yeah. And you just well known because you that untouchable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that for
that's
sure.
more my speed. That's my lane. You see what I'm saying? But I don't give a damn who you know, how famous you is, what you got going on. We ain't doing that.
So let me ask you this, right? What's the difference you see when dealing with women who really got it versus women who don't? What's the difference in when you dealing with them?
The difference in when you dealing with them, the ones who really don't got it, they're gonna be concerned about any and everything pertaining to you, where you at, what you doing. Them the ones who be on that type of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
Them the ones who
I agree.
You gotta prove to them that you somebody that they can trust and give them reassurance and this and this. Them the ones who had them type of conversations.
Yeah.
But the woman who really got it going on, for one, the same way that, you know, whenever I meet a woman, I'm checking her temperature, seeing if she really one of the ones, and she viewing me the same way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a mutual exchange. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to if it's really gonna be worth my time, me dealing with you. A woman that really got her shit together, she not gonna be too excited to be around you. She not gonna be too excited. Like, obviously, like you said, she gotta love my dirty draws, but she ain't no fan.
Yeah.
You see
Listen,
what I'm saying?
I find it, I love dealing with entrepreneurial women because they respect what you do different, because they work for their money. They understand what it takes to make the money. So she not always asking you for shit because she respect money more. She busy all the time. She doing this, she doing that. She doesn't have the time like a housewife who fucked a pool boy. She don't got the time to be bored and come up with problems that are no problem because she's busy working on things that matter. So she don't got time to come up with problems that aren't problems.
This when I realized that I was moving in the right direction. Whenever I got, and then I had to stop dealing with certain types of women, right?
Yeah.
So whenever it got to the point to where, you know, I'm so busy building my business, working on myself. I'm in the gym. I'm locked in school. I'm building all of my shit up the right way.
Yeah.
And then I gotta have these conversations and respond to these text messages talking about they tripping about me not texting back fast enough or goddamn being able to spend more time with me and all of this shit. It's because you at home 18 out of 24 hours out of the day not doing shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And the idle mind is a devil's playground. That's why a woman who ain't got nothing going on always gonna cause a problem and make one.
Of course. And a woman who is an entrepreneur, a woman who is about her business, she fully understand that. She doing the same thing.
Say that. These niggas don't understand. That's really the cheat code. Get you an entrepreneurial woman.
Get you one of them ones who really about that shit, bro. You got to.
Not to mention her circle she might have a circle that you don't have, and she could bring you into things that she doing. So it's just a synergetic it gotta
situation. Be a mutual exchange. Y'all gotta turn each other up, but the shit not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because at the end of the day, if you're not on your shit, then you gonna waste that woman time and she gonna leave your ass in the dust.
And you know what's funny about bitches who ain't got nothing? It'll be a bitch with no car or living with her fucking friend, and she's more entitled than a bitch who really got a bag.
No, that's
it be the bitch who ain't got nothing who feel like you should do this, that, and the third, and it's the bitch who actually got something who really ain't tripping on what you talking about.
That's because they really in need.
Yeah.
They need
Real
that.
Talk.
They need that shit. A woman who really got her shit going on, she ain't hurting for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. For
pretty
sure.
bums, man. I hate them.
So I said it's a lot of niggas going broke behind broke women.
Man, we gonna wake them up with this one if they pay attention. It might change somebody's life out there right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, do you think a woman who posts thirst traps online can still be considered wife material?
I feel like that's a tough one. For me personally, if that's to me directly personally, my woman ain't posting none of that shit.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that. Like at the end of the day, if you so in tune with yourself and you love your body that much and you doing X, Y, and Z, that's your business. But as far as what's getting my attention, we ain't having that.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, cause what you saying is you need attention from people that you don't know. And that's kind of weird.
Validation. You know what I'm saying?
You really got to think of the mindset of a woman who goes online and takes skimpy clothes pictures, knowing there's going to be a bunch of dudes in her DM. The mindset of a woman like that, like, you can't seriously build her. And these dudes build with these women and wonder why it goes south.
Yeah.
The red flags was there.
Yeah, like they the ones who would be checking the phones and be mad that niggas DMing and whatnot, but it's like.
You letting your woman check your phone? If she like, let me get your password, you letting her get in?
If that's my woman and she want my phone, I hand it to her. You feel me?
Yeah. So she'd be like, yo, I want to see your phone.
If she want to see my phone, and it's just like, let me see your phone real quick.
Nah, on some, I want to check your text message and your DMs.
If she coming at me on that type of level, we're not doing that.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's different if you like, baby, let me see your phone real quick. Cool, I hand it to her.
Right,
but all that extra shit, we not doing that by no means.
It's come correct when you talk to me.
Because at the same time, it's like, for one, I'm not putting myself in no position to make you even question nothing about what I'm doing and how I move. You see what I'm saying? So if you just one of them ones who you done listen to your homegirls and you done heard about what's going wrong in their relationship, and then you just come over here trying to check the temperature, we ain't even bringing that shit into the house.
I like this guy right here.
We ain't doing that.
I like this guy. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I give it to you. You just asking on some cool shit, but you ain't about to press me. You ain't gonna come in here regulating on that.
Nah.
Would you ever wife a woman that your homies already been with?
No.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, that ain't no question.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, we don't even do that shit. At the end of the day, any of my partners, and I keep a real small circle. Like, majority of my partners, they married. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they wife, that's my sister. You feel me? That's family.
Nah, that's for sure. Man, I don't even look at my partner's bitches. Like, I go out my way to not even, cause I know how bitches be, and I don't even want to get shit misconstrued. I don't even like hugging my partner's bitches.
We do shit in group settings. It ain't never man,
because a bitch try to put you in a twist bag and fuck your relationship up with your homies. So I don't even leave no room for that to happen.
Yeah, nah.
All right, let me ask you this, right? Would you rather have a woman that's boring but loyal, or exciting but unfaithful? I don't know. I feel like Ariel wants to know these questions for herself.
We could be boring. Goddamn, I don't care. All I do is make my money, be in the crib, take my trips. We cool. We cool. Yo, we ain't... Yeah, fuck all that exciting shit. What's exciting to me is getting money. What's exciting to me is taking trips and being in different countries at the age that I'm at.
First off, loyalty to me over everything, right?
Yeah, that's
but
mandatory.
Listen, because I go through phases. Some phases I just want to chill. I don't want to go here and go there all the time. So I need a woman that feel like being with me is enough. You ain't got to go here. You ain't got to go there. What you want to do, man, I just want to be with you. That's the only woman I want to deal with. Then when we do some fun shit, we added that on top. But my life can't be based on excitement and entertainment and just trying to make sure you're happy because we're doing a bunch of shit. I got to be the thing to make you happy.
Yeah, that's mandatory. I really got to like who you is outside of all of the extra shit. Man, I gotta like being around you whenever it ain't nobody else around, whenever it's quiet in the house.
Man, right. Just I don't want to have to be always drinking and doing something to have fun with you. If I can't just chill. Matter of fact, I got to be able to be in a house with you for an hour and we just sit next to each other and we don't even say a word.
We don't gotta say shit.
That's the woman that
a lot of dudes that
I'm just sitting here with you and I'm good.
You got a lot of men who constantly trying to impress their women.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They gotta keep them excited. They gotta keep them engaged in X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
And they kind of ruining these women because you don't know, she might have liked you, but now you done made this expectation of doing this.
You done made it a standard.
Yeah, so now when you take that away, now she looking at you like, well, what's going on? That's why when you start with a woman, you should try to do the bare minimum to see if she actually likes you.
Whenever you ease up on that, they're gonna start thinking your money fucked up and all types of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, so I had a partner on here, man. This girl, she called on his phone. He was paying her bills, paying this, paying that, and he just realized he ain't want to do it no more. He started slowing up. She started telling everybody he broke, he falling off, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, they gonna crash out for sure.
If a woman has an OnlyFans, is she automatically disqualified from being wife material?
Mandatory.
It's
over with.
Yeah. Well, if she chipping you some off, she like, I'm just doing this. This is a business thing.
I ain't even gonna get to that point to where we get to that agreement, that arrangement. I'm not going for none of that shit.
Yeah,
I don't care. I done been there. I done did that. I done experienced a lot of shit at a real young age. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once again, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's cool if you getting your money, you getting your money. I don't give a fuck about you getting your money though, because I'm not looking at you for your money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we get to that point where we under the same roof. We gonna have to have them types of conversations. But I'm not about to be sitting here like, I don't need you to break me off shit. Yeah.
So OnlyFans. No, listen, I'll tell you what, man, I done been in certain type of lifestyles and sex work and things like that. It'd be for real something wrong with these women.
I've been involved. I done had them my fair share of them situations.
Like it's some deep rooted issues in their mind that you're never gonna get over. That's always gonna ruin your relationship down the line. It just is what it is.
Yeah, because it ain't never gonna be what you think it is. A lot of these people that move in that direction, bro, the problem ain't even where they think it's at.
Man, it'll take them a lifetime of therapy to even get to the root of it.
Yeah.
Sindera, you got some questions? Where you travel to? I know you got your passport. You in the military. You been to Dubai. You been to.
I still ain't made it to Dubai. Nah. Last year, first time I went to St. Lucia in Colombia. I spent the whole month of June out of the country.
We just came back from St. Lucia.
Yeah. I was out there for 2 weeks. I was in Colombia for another 2 weeks. Prior to that, you feel me? Like I said, I was in Japan for a whole 2 years.
That's what's up. I ain't been to Japan. I want to go. We just came back from St. Lucia. I went to Colombia like not that long ago. Was unimpressed, man. I thought it was gonna be 100 bad bitches just, you know what I'm saying, lined up. They wasn't. I was like, man, the bitches out here in Miami is colder than this. I'm like, I don't know what the hype was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm just now getting to the point where we gonna wait until after this little next season because I make all my bread during tax time, bro. So we preparing, we locked in on the business right now.
Yeah, no, I feel it, man. Get to Dubai. I'm telling you, Dubai.
It's on the way. We're gonna make that happen next year for sure.
Somebody says Sway Lee girlfriend left him for a truck driver. She left the spotlight for a trucker. How would you feel about that? Let you know, man, because it don't really matter. Just like Cassie left Puff for the trainer, man. A bitch gonna fuck with who she like, you know. So
shit. What Tom Brady wife left him for a goddamn karate teacher.
That's funny as hell. Hey, these dudes really think it's all about the money. No, she gonna fuck with a nigga with the money and get the money, but a woman would rather fuck with the dude that they like. But thing is, most of these women can't get the dude they actually like. But if a woman could get the dude she actually likes, she gonna fuck with the dude she actually like every time.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10.
It's very few women who just really money minded. It's just, well, I can't find a nigga I like. Well, shit, I'm gonna chase the bag then.
Mm-hmm. No, that's facts. Or shit, the nigga that they like did they ass bad.
Now
they feminists. They locked in and fuck everybody. Niggas ain't shit. That's
now they on demon time, fucking every situation up. It be like that too. When you deal with a woman, do you care about her body count?
I ain't never asked a woman body count, but at the same time,
I ain't saying you asking her.
I'm not asking, but at the same time, if I find out and it's some crazy shit, it's gonna change my perspective. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not asking that question, but if it's brought to my attention, we gonna have. Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm the same way. I ain't never gonna ask a woman that because there's no point to ask. She never gonna tell you the truth. But yeah, I mean, shit.
No, they're not gonna tell you the truth. The answer always gonna be like 3. Yeah, it's always gonna be like 3 or less than 10. Yeah, that's how that shit goes.
Most bitches gonna say 5 max.
Yeah.
What's the question?
I ain't in love no more.
Oh, come on. What?
I ain't in love no more.
But this is the thing. A woman who done had sex with 500 men mentally is going to show cracks in so many ways. There's no way you're going to have sex with 500 men and it's not going to be something wrong about you. Ain't no way I fell in love with a woman who had 500 bodies.
Crazy.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, fuck no.
Nah, yeah.
That'll change my perspective all the way. It ain't that individual thing gonna completely change the way I view that whole situation.
Something in her mental ain't right after the first 200 bodies.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. How would you find that out? I guess, listen, I know prostitutes right now that's married and they dudes never knew that they ever was prostitutes. So it probably happen all the time.
Hell no.
Questions. Matter of fact, both of y'all come sit down and ask like for the last 10 minutes. And have some conversations.
The queen is here.
Introduce yourself. They can see you.
Yeah, the queen is here. Hi, Ariel. The Ariel Pryor on all platforms. I don't know what camera I'm looking at.
I think you. 500 is crazy. It's outrageous.
Nah, I didn't heard 100. Somebody said 100 before 100 to me.
I don't even want to know 100. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Somebody told me 100.
That's still
before.
A wild ass.
I was exaggerating, but I know it's somebody out there that.
No, trust me, because there was a female that said she had 100.
With 100 bodies.
It is.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
100.
You gotta think. A woman walk out the door. Any woman, the ugliest woman, walk out the door every day. Every dude that she walk past could fuck her if he.
And realistically, look, unless she a sex worker, unless she got an OF or something like that, she not gonna admit that she got 100 bodies.
Yeah, you would never know
at all.
That's why asking is irrelevant. That's why you got to pay attention to characteristics.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we on here with y'all. Stand in the building. Say hello to the people. All right, what we talking about right now? What's a good conversation?
I mean,
with
I
some
just
women on
feel
here?
like y'all been talking about women this entire time. I think we should talk about men.
Come on, get the mic, get the mic.
So
I'm
we
curious
should
as to what
reverse.
y'all gotta say.
We should reverse these questions because they, you know, where my phone at? You can hand me my phone, Goldie?
Let me take this out.
Oh yeah, I'm finna just reverse everything. It's for
I'm gonna let you
women.
ask your questions. Aria.
You got something for me?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll let you ask the questions about the men first.
All right. So, do you think men are really attracted to love or just looks and sex?
Depend on the man. Most men are attracted to looks and sex. If they have not elevated mentally, spiritually, and had some experiences, it's like me and him, right? Good looking guys, been having women our whole life. When you have enough women, then it gets boring to you. Now you're looking for something deeper. But the average man, they ain't got it like that. So therefore, they still chasing what they should have got when they was in high school. Yeah. So that's the main thing that they worried about. I know 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds still in that same type of time too.
That's facts. I couldn't have said it better myself on that one.
No, I agree with Goldie.
Yeah,
I agree with Goldie. I feel like men who are attracted to looks and sex, it all depend on their mindset. If you don't have nothing going in life, if you don't have any plans.
I don't know. I know some multi-millionaires that still be on that type of time.
Okay, well, I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, and I guess your morals and values. Because I feel like somebody who, realistically, in my opinion, I feel like somebody who's focused on their future and their goals would take more than looks and sex serious.
But I also always said this too. After I reach a certain level of success, I'm no longer gonna be interested in even tapping in with a woman on that type of time frame. Yeah. I'm not gonna be interested in getting married. I'm not gonna be interested in building that relationship or having kids, like all of that stuff, bro. Like
once you already got it.
Because you never gonna know.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you never gonna know.
Come on. You ain't never gonna know.
You never gonna know. So it's like after you get to a certain point in life, I feel like that's whenever men that spent their time really building themselves up, perfecting their craft, building up who they are as a man in general, they're not gonna be interested in all that.
All right, listen, and the thing is, the woman don't even know. When a dude get with a woman, be leaving with the bag and the vacations and all the nice stuff, she don't even know she don't like him. She like the lifestyle and the thing. So it's only until he stopped doing it that's when a woman say she fell out of love. When the dude went broke.
For sure, but that's in the same breath. That's why a lot of men don't like, and women hate to even use this shit in context, but a lot of men don't really know if they truly like a woman until after they already had sex.
Yep. That's why a lot of times you ghost a bitch after you had it, because that's really all you wanted. You didn't realize your hormones were so going. Once you got it, you like, I don't even like this bitch for real.
Yeah.
It really be like, and every woman knows a dude they had sex with that ghosted you after.
Yeah, for sure.
And they be like, the clarity. They say what that's
posting that clarity.
Yeah, niggas
they will say anything, like, do anything. Contemplating your life, like, I got a good question for y'all. Somebody asked it. Does size matter? Ariel, you go first.
Why I gotta go first? Come on.
Answer the question.
Jesus. Does size matter? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And I want to say it in the most respectful way. It does matter because
I am surprised you said that, Ariel. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Finish with your opinion. You know, you would know.
Because you want to know what size matter.
Why?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah, we talking now.
Let me answer the question. That's why I think it matters.
Go ahead.
Because at the end of the day,
go ahead.
I don't know this, but what I do know is that a woman can get with a man, right? And they not necessarily be the most compatible when it comes to being, sexual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, all it's going to take is that one time for that nigga that used to, blow her back out to come into town, reach out to her, let her know that I'm in town, I got a section tonight, or I got a room, I want to see you, and guess what? She going.
That's all you think it matters.
If they're not on the same, page
I think
when
it
it comes to that.
I think it matters for satisfaction reasons. I feel like, some men are insecure because of their size. And it's like because they know that it's not satisfactory.
The only reason I'm asking this. Look, this is what I was thinking, right? But I can't say because I'm not a woman, right? I would have thought that if you really like a man, then you sexually attracted to him. A woman comes from the mind most of the time anyway. So I would think that a woman would be like, the size don't really
that's
matter
true because I've had a woman tell me that she fell in love with a shrimp.
You think a dude is Chris Brown, you think a dude is your superstar man in your eyes, you super sexually attracted to him. I feel like him just touching you is gonna get you wet and whatever he do is gonna work. That's what I thought in theory.
I mean, they just gonna make it work, you know, if you really love this person and
because I know women who have said they done been with like the micro things and they was with him for years.
I know somebody has told me
Yeah,
that
but
too.
I feel like in situations like that, they probably were still doing their little 1-2 outside of that shit.
Yeah.
And that could be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they just super past it, like they just don't even care about.
All right, well, listen, this is really a theory I had. I didn't know. I'm not a woman, so how could I really tell you?
I mean, but I wouldn't know. Like, you know, I wouldn't know because I'm not having sex until marriage. So, whatever God gives me, whatever God
I'm not trying to laugh.
Listen, shh. Don't. They gonna pick up what you talking about. You all right? Anyway, next question.
Question up.
Was sharing a play? All right, y'all got some questions. You the one said y'all had some questions.
We've been answering questions we've been the one talking.
No, the one you.
Oh, you. Okay, hold on. I got more.
It was for them though.
Right, then they took over our questions. Who cheats more, men or women? Who hides it better?
Women cheat more, women hide it better.
Oh, okay. Women cheat more, women hide it better. I would say
that's the answer.
Women hide it better for sure. Do they cheat more?
I definitely think men cheat more.
I would say the only reason I say men cheat more is because, like I say all the time, you go on any prostitute website in any city in the country, it's thousands of women, and they all reposting their ad because somebody's buying it. Like dudes trick on a regular basis. It's like in the culture. I would say dudes more, but not much more. It's probably like.
But you got to think about it like this though. For one, unless you look a certain type of way or you're a certain caliber of man, women are not searching for you. Women are not in your DM. Women not coming up to you, shooting a shot, shit like that. At all points in time, if you a decent looking woman, you don't even got to be a decent looking woman. It's going to be a certain tier of niggas that's going to be in your DMs. If you ain't even the prettiest, there's going to be some ugly ass niggas trying to get at you. If you middle, medium, you know, pretty, whatever the case it is, it's going to be
that's
niggas,
a hard one.
Shoot, bro, all day long. Every single woman who is on social media to some degree got some type of male attention reaching out to them, trying to get at them.
I think like, men.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but at this point right here, a dude could be in a happy relationship with a woman he loves. He's still gonna cheat.
That's
a woman
facts.
in a happy relationship with a man she loves, she's not gonna cheat.
That's facts.
So it don't, you know, that's the only reason I say that.
What's the root behind that?
Huh?
What's the root behind that? Like, how can a man be in a happy relationship and still cheat, and a woman be in that same relationship?
Because we don't attribute having sex with somebody as love. We figure it's a feeling. Y'all attribute that feeling with love and feelings and emotion. Dude, don't.
Wait. Okay, so y'all would go have sex with somebody and not fall in love with them, and so that's why men do it, and girls can have. And if a girl do it, it's emotional.
A man can hate a woman and still be attracted to her and have sex.
Okay, so that's not.
Like, so that's like her at all.
That's funny as hell. 100% facts.
That's just a lust issue.
No, it's a biology issue.
It's a lust issue. It's just like if you're struggling with having sex with somebody who you know, if you know that you would go have sex with somebody and potentially affect your relationship and you don't love them, but you want to have sex with them and you think that it's okay because you don't love them, that's just
we are biologically
some people okay with it too.
We are biologically wired differently.
I mean,
we can go out every single day and have a child. Y'all can only have a child once every 9 months, so we are just wired differently. The only reason we are human is to procreate.
Operate the same way. They
don't
think
normal.
the same way.
It's a normal human nature.
You know what's not normal?
To feel
monogamy is not normal. It's not. If you I'm just saying.
Get scientific.
If you drop people off and didn't give them religion, didn't give them
choice. Okay, it's cheating a choice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a choice.
But you
so
gotta,
it's like,
what
it's not
he's
like
saying
you
is,
still
it's like a lot of stuff is normalized based off of what society thinks nowadays.
And it's actually going against biology. So you have to actually work harder to be monogamous than it would to just be natural. But
even if you look out of nature, like I'm from Texas, but I grew up around cattle, all type of shit, right? You can have a pen with, 300, 400 cows in that bitch. You're going to have one bull in there with all 300 of them. You put two bulls in there, they're going to try to kill each other.
Listen,
anywhere in nature.
I seen somebody make that same fact about gorillas and said how close we are to gorillas, and it's the same way. It's natural selection. It's one dude, a bunch of women, and all the kids. That's just naturally, if nobody told you how to live, that's how you would be living.
Yeah.
And that's why,
I mean, I just feel like no matter what, it's a choice.
If y'all never watched so many Disney movies in your life, y'all wouldn't even think the way you think now.
It's still a choice. It's just
Let me ask y'all something.
And respect.
Why are women obsessed with cheating? Do you feel? I feel like women want to cheat because they shouldn't cheat. Y'all watch the movies like The Notebook, Titanic, all of these movies, all of the best movies are about women cheating.
With being the ones cheating or worried about cheating.
Yeah.
Which one you saying? Are you saying worried about cheating or being
cheat? Like women have a fantasy about cheating.
A fantasy like wanting to
y'all
cheat?
watch all these movies like the Titanic. He went.
That's certain women.
Notebook. All of these women, it's all about women cheating with the poor guy most of the time too. I just feel like it's just a weird thing.
I've never cheated on nobody before.
Right, because you're a virgin, right? I forgot.
I'm not Virgin Mary. No, I'm not Virgin Mary, but I'm saying I never cheated on nobody
Okay,
before.
what's the obsession with these movies then? That's what I mean.
I don't watch those movies.
No, you don't watch the movies? Okay, all right. Well,
I'm thinking that you saying that women are obsessed, like
women are obsessed with cheating movies.
About cheating movies. Yeah, I don't know what's
almost
that about.
Like it's like a fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think, but I didn't even answer the question. I think that women cheat just as much as men.
Yeah.
Probably, and nobody really says it. Nobody says it. And I didn't think that at first. I didn't think it. It's how I saw it for myself. So it's like, just like a man will go on vacation and go have sex with a girl or something.
How Stella got a
man. Women be doing
that. That's why I say any woman who come here to Miami with her friends.
Yeah, like women be doing that too.
Yeah,
man, look, they gonna be cheating with other niggas and with each other.
Yeah, oh, that's a fact.
Man, word. Them girls trips. Fuck no.
Going to Jamaica, getting their legs and thighs rubbed on with that mud bath. Yeah.
Ain't nobody innocent.
Come on with the question. We're gonna wrap it up in a minute. Give us a few more good questions.
Your question's actually been decent.
They put some questions on the chat.
Oh, wait. Somebody said, ask Ariel, will she fly someone out and pay for a weekend in Miami on her expense? First time meet found on Instagram.
What is this?
I don't know.
You just read it.
Yeah.
Would I fly somebody out? I don't know. No, I don't.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I don't. I'm not understanding the question.
Oh shit.
Y'all see the questions?
Okay, so somebody said, okay, Goldie, ask her, would she be with a dude that's slanging but broke with no problem? Yeah, after her first answer to the question, I feel like she would.
No, I wouldn't. No, I would not.
I done heard it a million times. They was hooked on the D and didn't care about the money. Man, most of the time, man, it's called dickmatize, man. You can dickmatize a bitch. I would rather get her mind first, because if you dickmatize her, man, you're going to be having to put it down all the time, and then it's going to become a job. That's so, you want to get her mind, too, because then you can do it, without too much effort.
That's why whenever a lot of these females get out of these situations with the dudes that they was dealing with, and when they look back on it, they'll be like, why was I even dealing with that?
they no longer hypnotized.
Yeah. Once they get out of it, they'll be like, I can't even believe I let that nigga touch you.
Okay.
Yada yada yada.
I gotta.
That's a fact. That's a real thing.
They be disgusted. In real life.
If a man likes every Instagram model's picture, is that cheating energy or is it harmless?
Every Instagram model.
Like if you're dating a man and every time you scroll, you see him and somebody likes. Mm-hmm. Do that make you feel some type of way? And do y'all think it's harmless? Or I'm gonna
tell you like this. I don't be liking bitches' pictures just because I'm not gonna be the 1,000th person who like your picture. You ain't even paying attention to me. So I feel like I'm devaluing myself, liking a picture that a bitch gonna look at and not even say nothing back to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't do it. And then if I had a chick I'm dealing with, how I'm gonna let all these bitches see me liking their pictures, knowing that I'm fucking with you? Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. Now I might fuck with them, but I ain't gonna do it where everybody can see it and make you look crazy.
Yeah, I just don't think that should do nothing in general. So I ain't never been one of them people that done been.
I don't even jump in bitches DMs.
Nobody likes.
Yeah. I feel like you over here putting hard eyes, fire signs. That's like some real trick shit. Like if she not writing you back, you just look like a fool in her DM or in her comments. Like.
Yeah.
This is one of the third things that Goldie ever said that I agree with.
Oh, that's it? That's it?
Because it looks so thirsty. It looks, and it don't come from an insecure space. It's just like if you feel like you're this certain type of person, and they could just see your name under anybody's stuff, like just like it's right. It just don't look right. Like even to me, like I don't go liking people. I don't go liking
other people can see it.
And it put your name first. So like say that I'm scrolling and then I just see a random person picture and I see young Goldie. That's gonna look so damn thirsty.
You see me doing that? It's because I must know her for real. That I'm cool with her or something, or my car in the background of her video or something. Otherwise, I ain't liking it.
It look thirsty because it's like everybody else is thirsting over whoever this person is.
It looked the way we look at like dudes who pay for OnlyFans. Like you look at these niggas as suckers, and that's the type of dudes who be under comments doing shit like that.
Yeah.
How your woman gonna look at you like, damn, he really doing that? But you know, some of these women have men who are paying for OnlyFans too, and they don't even know.
And even if you get to the point to where like you one of the ones who you doing the hard eyes, you swiping up, and she actually respond to your shit, man, you just want a mini.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Life.
I ain't gonna be the one of many.
A lot of women of a certain type of value, they not even gonna respond to that shit for one because that's childish to even, you feel me, try to gain a woman's attention like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, man, she responded to everybody's shit if she responded.
That's a fact. That's 100%.
Yeah.
I got a good question.
What's the question?
And it's for you guys. It says, how do you tell the difference between love and emotional and physical attachment? Like with women, how can you tell? How can you tell you really love a woman over you just like her sex? Since y'all say you can decipher so easily, or how can you detach yourself after you keep fucking a woman and then say, oh, I'm not gonna like her, but then you start liking her? Because that can happen too.
No,
human.
Listen, I could fuck a bitch 100 times and not really like her.
Really?
That's facts.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. And then on top of that, like, I feel like a lot of we kind of talked about this earlier. Like, for one, after you have sex with them, if you able to really be around that person and y'all just in the same, y'all could just live in harmony.
Just
y'all
cohabitate.
Y'all don't gotta speak. Y'all don't gotta talk.
Then you know,
peaceful is bliss. Like that's somebody who I could really like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did we answer the question? It was two questions.
You don't gotta have none of sex or physical attraction to do with that one.
Goldie, I sent you some because it's like some of them y'all posted.
Do men really leave women they love for women they lust after? What you think?
I think they do.
What you think?
I say yo.
Yeah.
I'm leaving before they leave. So they ain't gotta leave first.
But then on top of that, by that time, that's kind of
it's like you gonna see the signs.
At the same time, it's like there will be signs.
There will be signs.
And then on top of that person gonna be checked out well before they get to that point where they just leave. Like that ain't something that just you madly in love today. You meet a bad woman tomorrow, and then you just say fuck your situation.
It happens all the time.
Does it? You think so?
I think it happens all the time. And then it could be a matter of that man not even being ready for something serious, or them really
not being in love.
Yeah, them not being in love.
I feel like that's what it really is. Yeah. You're not really. He just like women do. You in a relationship because this is the best you can get. You need companionship.
Some dudes really don't want nothing that serious. They don't.
Another thing, bro. A lot of men get manipulated into being in relationships.
Oh my goodness! Come on,
it's real.
Come on, they really only in there because they really want a regular pussy.
Man, look, that shit is real life.
Oh man, speak on that. That's real.
You got, and I can speak from personal experience, right? I done dealt with, women that everything would be cool. We'll be kicking it. It'll be a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, okay, we just cool. We like what we get right now.
What are we?
Yeah, and then it get to all of that. But then it get to the y'all being out in public, and then they introduce you as such and such and get to posting you and this, and this. And y'all done had so much time invested. And next thing you know, the title just there. And you didn't even... You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to be one of the ones who willing to be like, hell no. Nah.
And a lot of times, a lot of dudes will get with a woman just because he don't want her fucking nobody else. Like we hanging out, we having sex, and it's kind of like, I really don't want to be with you, but I don't want you fucking nobody else. So I'm gonna be like, we together.
Yeah,
it be like that.
Guys do that. It's horrible.
I see it. Guys do that. Oh my God, they do that. But I got a question for you, Cian.
Okay. For me,
do you believe in going through phones?
No, I wouldn't go through nobody's phone unless
she try to. Who you try to convince?
I'm not trying to convince nobody. Now, don't go through the phone. You just gonna hurt.
And you know, and you know what's
you gotta hurt your feelings.
You know
like,
what's great about that is like every dude should know, even if you don't think so, your woman has your password. And on that drunk night, on that one night, she done went through. You wonder why she mad today? She can't tell you why, but she went through your phone.
I would say don't do it. You gonna find something ready because you might start going 2-3 years ago. You might start going through.
You'll see some shit that happened before y'all even knew each other, and this shit'll fuck your head up.
Find something. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I did it in a previous relationship. I did it, and I found out everything.
Me doing it in my past. Yeah, me doing it in my past told me that I'm never doing it ever again.
Yeah,
you gonna
ever. But it's like just in today's time. It's just like, first, like you said, if you go looking for something, you're going to find it. If you're going through somebody's phone, you're not looking for something good. It's not like you're finna go look for something to make you finna find something. And if you want to torture yourself.
You're going to look until you find something.
That might not even add up for real.
Can text you. It's old people that might text you and say something.
My thing is, like.
It might not even be anything, but you're going to see something.
I don't know. I might be a little delusional. Though. Because I just be thinking, like. I be living in a fairy tale. I do be living in a fairy tale. Because I'm young. I just think that, like, I'm the best bet. Oh, he's not going to do nothing. I'm like, I just feel like.
See, but do you know how terrible that is? Because then if something.
I like to be like that,
because if something happens, you think it's your fault. Yeah. And like a bitch leave me, I don't think it's my fault. The bitch stupid. But you can't think it was your fault.
What you mean you don't think what's my fault? No, something will be the other person's fault.
Yeah.
How? What they got to do with going through the phone?
If you find something in his phone, you got to get to start thinking like maybe it was you. You did something. It's not necessary that you did.
If it's something in there,
yeah. You get what I'm saying?
How if I ain't go through the phone? I don't get it.
Talking about you saying that you the best bet, right? You viewing it as, I'm the best bet. This nigga would never. Yeah. And then you pick up that phone, you go through something, you find it, you're gonna be like, well, what the fuck did I do wrong?
I'm not gonna think that I did something wrong. I'm gonna think that person don't know my value, and I'm gonna just call it a day. I'm genuinely not gonna think.
Let me ask you this, right? How valuable do you think you are, like marketplace value in the world for your age? Right
marketplace is crazy, right?
Like, what do you think your marketplace value?
Put me in a store. I mean, I think I'm very valuable in today's world and society, and it's not because of my looks, it's because of my mindset and my character.
Yeah. And how valuable do you think that is to most men? Mindset and character over looks.
I think is very valuable to most men because one is something that you can't buy, and then two is just that we're all human at the end of the day.
So why do most men pick looks over character and things of that nature?
Because that's just what they want at the time, and when they want something serious, when they're tired of those looks, when those looks fade, or when they're not fulfilled on the inside and they ready to actually make it make sense at the end, they'll make it make sense. But some men want to mess around. They want to casually have sex. They want to just go for looks, and men are visual creatures. So if they enjoy that, then that's what they'll be doing.
To that, women's value, and this is like a societal thing. This ain't how I view it, but this is like based off society. A woman's value is based off of the type of man that she can attract as far as like what he has, what he's built, what he can provide, that type of stuff. Yeah. A man's value is based off of it when it comes to like the woman that he's with, how bad she is. Yeah. Like you can have a fat ass, bald headed ass businessman walk in with this young swimsuit
that's a fact.
model, whatever the case it is, and they gonna think he the shit.
Hey, a bad bitch is worth more than a Lamborghini outside, because even bitches want to fuck with you because you got the bad bitch. Dudes is slapping your hand and all of this. Like if you got a bunch of money, as long as you got a bad bitch.
More women will even be more attracted to you based off of the type of woman that you are.
1000%.
I hear that a lot.
So that is real life.
But it all depends on your industry too, because it be dudes who don't even go out who want the baddest bitch, and it don't make no difference. Like if you're a rapper or if your industry makes it so you need that type of status, but for the average man, having the baddest bitch, if she not really fucking with you without the right mindset, it really don't make no sense, because all you getting is accolades from everybody else, which means you just care what other people you don't even know think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think I'm very valuable, and the good thing I got all of it. I got looks, I got character, I got mindset, so I can look good next to you.
And you young.
So, I ain't gotta worry about that.
All right, we're gonna do 2 more questions, then we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Come on, get good ones. Controversial. Come on.
Controversial.
Yeah, come on.
It's always controversy with Goldie.
Let me see what she come up with, and I might have one.
I thought y'all was gonna be coming with it.
With some heat.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. Let's heat it up. Okay. Dang, it's like who falls in love faster, men or women?
That's a good one.
I would say this: women don't know what love is. You know, they'll fall in lust. You know, they'll be head over heels, but they don't know what real love is, because just as much as they love you, they'll hate you 2 minutes later. You know, if you do something wrong. Real love, it doesn't have conditions. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story, right?
Yeah.
A man comes home, his wife comes home, she's crying profusely. She says, "I gotta tell you something." He's like, "What?" She says, "I fell in love with another man and I can't be with you anymore." He looks at her, hugs her, kisses her, and say, "I'm happy for you," right? This was a story that a man wrote about true love. That the publisher said, this is not a story about true love. He said, true love is not about possession, not about jealousy. It's that I love you and I want the best for you, no matter who that is. That is not what the love a woman has for me. If I'm not with her, she would say, "Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? So women don't know what true love is. True love is what your mom has for you, what you have for your brother. You don't care who they with as long as it's the best person for you. You care if it ain't you, you don't want that person to be with them. So women don't know what true love is.
No,
That's what I
love.
say.
You're right. With him,
When I
what
love
he
a
said in
woman,
that book, that's
when I
actually
love
true.
a woman, I love her. Even the women that I stopped fucking with, if we ever had something together, I still fuck with them. I still want the best from them, even if they not with me. Ain't there women that I've ever been with want the best for me.
You move on as a man, that woman gonna hate your fucking
your guts.
Like,
want the worst for you. Want your life to come down.
But
Want you
then
want to go to
again,
jail.
I ain't never wished ill on that woman after we done parted ways.
But that goes back to you saying some people don't know what true love is.
Nah, they don't.
Because
Women don't.
The real definition of love, like, it really goes back to how Christ loves us, and it's unconditional. So like when we sin, we expect him to give us grace. And when we do wrong, we expect him to still love us. So that's how you're supposed to treat people. So even if it's this person crying saying that they fell in love with somebody else, if you know what love is, that is love.
But you just said that essentially love is unconditional. Women's love is majority of the time very conditional.
That's why I say
but it's just the point of the fact that some people don't know what love is.
Most women don't know what love is.
True.
So it's
Love is not possession.
No.
It's not possession. So I mean, you just gotta bow.
A woman,
if that's what it is.
A woman gets her perspective of love from Disney movies. You know what I'm saying?
And Instagram.
Yeah, so
and
that's why.
TikTok,
So that's why she don't
advice.
know. That's why a woman tell me she love me. It don't move me at all, because I know she just talking. The faster she say she love you, the faster she gonna fall out of love with you.
Social media make a woman feel like her relationship ain't good enough.
Man, I'm trying to.
Really
if you ain't doing this in the Valentine's Day and the flowers and the trip,
you wonder I didn't get this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think that women are getting their values from social media?
1000%.
The stuff that they trying to make men do?
But look, a lot of women wouldn't alter their bodies the way that they do if they did not see this picture perfect X, Y, and Z on social media. You see what I'm saying?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, they wouldn't think shit was wrong with them prior to the social media becoming as major as it is.
Man, you ever see the documentary, The Freak Nigga? People in the 90s, everybody had regular bodies, and all the dudes was still on top of all of these women.
Yeah,
they done messed our heads up too. Cause sometimes I be looking at women and I be like, she just look normal, but I'm like, damn, she ain't got no fat ass. I'm like, everyone ain't supposed to have a fat ass. They done messed my brain up like this shit too.
Dude, since you said that, because I feel like some men are a pick-me. And I think they're a pick-me because of social media. Social media has soaked up these women's brains.
A dude is a pick-me?
Some dudes are pick-me. No, listen. Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. So I'm saying pick-me's in the light of they think they got to live up to these social media standards that women have set. So they think if they don't have on a watch, if they don't have on a chain, if they not like, oh, look, I got money, like making money, their whole personality, that a girl not gonna want them, because according to society, that's what makes a woman want to make.
But it's always been like that, even before social media.
Look at this. Have you ever said that you would not deal with a man based off of him not making a certain amount of money?
Yes, she has. She was on the show and said it.
Hold on. Go. So you just counter. You just
see. No. You see how women do. You see how women do. Didn't come from social media. My standards came from my lifestyle. It didn't come from social media. It came from my lifestyle. These people who are doing that don't even make this amount of money that they sell. I have only mentioned the amount of money that I've made myself. I will be crazy to not have ever even made $50,000 and say a man got to make 6-7 figures. Like, I only mention what I've done for myself.
But I still feel like if you wasn't on social media and you didn't have access to see, looks like everybody's doing it. Yeah, right. If it was unconditional,
if it was unconditional, what?
Let me ask you a question real quick. What is wrong with a man that may not make as much as you, but you love him? He got great character. He got morals, principles, loves God, all of these things. What's wrong with him not making
If he has morals, principles, values, I don't see anything wrong with him. Because if he has these morals, principles, and values, money can be made.
So then why are you so stuck on this money thing?
So this is the thing, because
She's been scarred in the past.
I've been asked, not even that, I haven't been scarred in the past. I've been asked this question so many times, and then my life has moved very fast. My finances has grown fast. I've done a lot for myself to the point where, okay, what type of man do I want? You know, so I'm making my list. But then it's like, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I want this type of man. He got to have this, that. And at the end of the day, I realize it's whatever God wants me to have. So therefore, I'm like, you build a bear workshop, build a man. At the end of the day, if God gives me a man who makes a little less than me, but he respects me, has values, morals, character, that's the person he has for me. That's who I'm going to be with. So it's like, at the end of the day, I realized it's not my choice for real.
You in a position like us men, right? We not tripping on what a woman really got because we got it. So if I don't need nothing for her, then I can look for the things that I like about her, the things that's good about her. But when you look for a man with a certain amount of money, when he's top 1%, you just decrease your odds of finding all those other better qualities because you just made the pool from this of men that you could choose from to this. And in this, it's going to be completely different. A man who got that type of money.
And it bounces back to what's important to me for real, because I've went on dates and came across men who makes a lot of money. Like, I'm talking like millions, but our values didn't align, their character, I hated it. It was literally not somebody that I can be with. So that like further made me realize like it's not just about money, because I'm not that girl that's willing to be miserable, willing to be cheated on, willing to be any of that because of how much money a man got. I have enough money to pay my bills comfortably, to go do whatever I want. Right? If a man don't spend a dime on me the next month, I'm gonna still live a great life. Yeah. So I can date who I want, not who I need. So my standards is not coming from a place of poverty.
So you should just drop that whole "it matters what he make" and you should just go based off character and how he makes you feel.
Yeah, that's honestly true. That's like
you have a better life like
true.
that.
Like literally these last couple of months. Huh? Yeah, like
her perspective from last year when you asked her to now, it's completely
it literally
different.
changed from the last podcast. It did, because I realized that I'm trying to make this imaginary man, and
you trying to
no, I swear I was literally
looking for Santa Claus.
Because the thing is, a lot of women don't understand whenever they have these standards that they say, the shit is very, very unrealistic. Whenever you want a nigga to be over 6 foot, make well over 6 to 7
and it's like, if God send me somebody else, then what?
You know,
the man of God, all of these things.
All of this stuff.
You gotta ask, who do you even know who got somebody like that? Probably nobody.
No, for sure. And it's like, would that nigga even like you for real? At the same time,
right? The top 0.1%. And why would he want you?
Because you got to think about it. For a man to be all of that, right? He got to have his money together, be over 6 foot. You know, be strong, be in the gym.
It's 100 women chasing after this man every day.
Look,
that's one thing for sure.
That's gonna be one of the least of their worries. You gotta understand this, because majority of them niggas may not even want you. On top of that, right? 9 times out of 10, they might not make the money that you want to if they are of a certain height. It's so many niggas out here that's gay and DL and all type of shit. The nigga might not even be straight on top of that.
So she's taking her pool. Yeah, that's a good point.
Smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
these women are selfish is what they are. They just want everything. They just want everything.
Like Sam said, my perspective from last year definitely changed. It definitely changed.
When you was on that podcast, remember I kept telling you, it's because you're young. You ain't lived enough life yet to know what you're
It was just more of a realization that I was trying to take control. And like, it's like, if I'm trying to take so much control and every person I meet, I pull out my list in my notebook. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, just receive what's for you. And if this person is willing to do X, Y, Z, then do it with them.
I feel it, man. I want to deal with a woman that I like, that got a good vibe, got a good heart. Does, you know, it ain't got to necessarily be about her money. Of course, I'd like her to have it, but since I got it, I ain't really tripping off stuff like that. Yeah. Your life is better when you with somebody that you can really vibe with and be with and not got to worry about that. Because once you do all the shit, it don't matter after a while.
And I don't really want nobody who already did all the stuff yet. Cause it's like I'm still young and I'm still building and I want to build. So if I find like if I get with a man who already is like exactly where he want to be, already like don't even probably got to leave the house no more because he making so much money. Like that's kind of boring to me because it's like I'm still in a process where I'm working. I'm learning new strategies. I'm running business, hitting more milestones, and it's like
you can't be valuable to a man who you can't help and who's not on the grind.
This is also another question I got because a lot of women like to say stuff like, you know, they're not doing the 50-50 stuff. We had the conversation earlier, stuff like that. So whenever you come into a situation, right, and you know, say this man is willing to, you know, pay all of the bills, do all of these things that women be saying is mandatory,
right, and
you are a successful woman, right? Mm-hmm. You got your shit together, you do your things, you move in with that man, he taking care of all of the bills. Mm-hmm. What are you doing with your money? Like what does how do you benefit that man? Like what do you do?
Okay, let me
putting it in her back pocket, like yes, I got this.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Okay, I feel like if you're living with a man and he's paying all the bills and you're still making your money and you're well off, you should be putting money to the side for investments. And that's why if you really disinvested with this person, y'all should be married because you will want to have this. I mean, that's my personal goal. Like have a joint account. And it's like if you're taking care of me in all these other areas and we're in business, I'm going to be putting money that we can invest in for emergencies, high yield savings, passive income. It's like your money should still be going to something beneficial instead of just like take. But
like, well, then why you don't just put in half the rent?
I mean,
if y'all really invested, if y'all really locked in, I'm just saying.
It's just okay. This is the thing with
it. Don't make like sense he said, saying it out loud.
Listen, Goldie. Listen. So, like he said, a man is supposed to protect and provide. So, like, if it's in the nature for a man to provide shelter,
I think women forget that whenever you become, you know, you get. Just because a man is attracted to you does not mean you're no longer responsible.
Everybody's preference is different.
You're no longer not responsible.
Everybody's preference is different. Yeah. Everybody's setup is different. You pay for this. This is all different. But me personally, I'm very comfortable with a man covering shelter because it's just
if you making money. He making money.
It's not that I don't. It's not like that. Yes, I make money. He make money, but it's very big to me for the man that I'm living with.
That sound like ego. That sound like ego to me.
I mean, and it's a preference. Everybody can have their preference. Just like you feel like a woman should provide value if she's living in your house, she should be providing value. She shouldn't be somebody who just walking around here taking. Just like that's your preference for a woman that's in your house. Yeah. If I'm living with a man, I consider it his household. Like that's
okay. So it's his house then.
Yeah, it will be his house. Okay. He's the leader. Right. He's the leader of this home. So if he's the leader of his, if he's the leader of this home.
But then if it's
Goldie take that too far. No. Now, what Goldie think? Goldie think he run the house if he paid all of it.
I have something that I think is her perspective right now. When she meets the right person, whoever that is, and they sit down and they figure out what they're going to do.
Just make it happen. I'm like, I'm just no matter what it ends up being.
Women say all the time what they will and won't do till they find a man they like.
Something. If you putting in on where you stay, you got a lot more say so in certain things.
And you got a lot more respect.
I don't expect them to not give me a say so.
I don't even think women understand this.
Excuse me, he'll be able to say get out.
Oh, I ain't leaving. If he say get out, I ain't going nowhere.
Look, hold
on, go ahead.
I don't think women understand this. It's more beneficial for you to put in on your household. And look, this is the reason why. Because for one, when you by yourself, you're doing 100% of everything. Yeah. You're literally paying for 100% of everything. So you go from paying for everything to paying a portion of something you're still
you see, but they can't compute. They can't compute because of how it sounds out loud. Because of how it sounds out loud, they can't compute.
Well, like I said, half of something as opposed to paying all of something.
You see,
like that is crazy.
Don't make any sense.
If somebody's paying everything, they literally can tell you to get out.
Not to me.
Hey, what the you see that podcast, bro? It's like, let me pose a question.
If I tell you to shut the fuck up, do you feel like you should be talking?
It's gonna be one of those.
So if I'm paying the bills in the house and I tell you to get out, you think you staying?
He said nobody should be hitting on anybody.
I'm not about to.
Yeah, I'm not saying go 50-50.
I'm not about to pay half the mortgage. I'm not about to pay half the rent just so I can feel like you're not gonna kick me out. That is just uncomfortable.
No,
That's not the reason.
I was saying I said I would feel comfortable putting in something, so I have to say something.
Listen,
somewhere here.
Listen,
it's
like,
because realistically,
I guess I'd be too comfortable.
Let me say this. Let me see this. Let me see this.
Get out.
It's not even
And
that.
I'm not leaving.
I'm gonna start to
said I'm getting
resent. I'm going to start to resent a woman eating up my food, being here, kicking her toes up, and she ain't putting in nothing.
Eating up the food.
It's gonna be a lot of resentment
Eating up
coming
the
in.
food that she cooked, I'm confused.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't
She can
matter.
eat the food she made for you.
Nah.
Look, it's also gonna be a lot
Goldie,
easier
go
for him to be like, get your ass on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot easier.
What positioning do you have over another woman if you ain't doing
Let
nothing?
me pose a question for you.
Go
Let me
ahead.
pose this question for you. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got a question. I just wanted to say that.
Listen, I'm just saying. What position do you have from another woman if you ain't putting nothing in? Well, now I could substitute you for any other woman because you ain't doing nothing anyway. But the woman who put in,
Why? I mean, I'm just like, are men uncomfortable?
look.
Is it uncomfortable?
is it uncomfortable for you
all
to pay half of what you have where you live?
How can you even ask a question like that?
You see,
Is
they
it
minds
uncomfortable?
be gone.
Hold on, why is it uncomfortable for you to pay for
Yeah.
shit? Like, what does that mean?
Because I don't
But you
live
pay
with
100%
I
for
don't
yourself.
live with the man. I don't live with the man. If I live with the man, I look okay. This my look on having a man is like having a leader. Like a man is supposed to lead. So it's like if I trust you, if I feel that safe with you, if I feel
So
that
I'm also
secure,
managing your income too?
Right.
Am I managing your income and the money that you
Yeah,
make?
we talking
Yes or
about
no?
all that now.
Is that man managing your income and the
I
money
feel
that
like
you
that's
make?
very helpful. I feel like that's very helpful.
I ain't talking about necessarily being helpful. Is that something that you're going to be willing to let happen?
I'm willing to let.
You making
I'm
your
willing
money,
to let that happen.
You making your money, and that man give you a budget of what you can spend.
If it makes sense, then yes, I will do that because I'm not gonna lie. Like I be spending like crazy.
You listen. You know what's
That's
crazy?
what bookkeepers
Listen
do,
to
and
this.
people pay
You know what's
bookkeepers
crazy?
for that.
I've never met a woman who didn't want to move in with me and wasn't willing to pay half of all. They wanted me so bad, wanted to have my time so bad.
Women say this all day long, but realistically, for the right man in the right
They'll do
situation,
anything.
They gonna do it.
I've had women say,
It's not
I would never do that. I could never get
It's
with
not
that.
a question.
Then they get with it because if they like you. So, maybe you just ain't found
And
a
then
dude.
on top of that, women gotta understand this.
I just don't think it's that serious.
Listen to this. 9 times out of 10, because you've been in relationships, right?
Yes.
Are they still relationships?
No.
Because you was doing this shit with these niggas that you was doing with when y'all was doing it, and it didn't work. It didn't work out.
The financial
So,
situation was not the problem.
it was a lot of shit that was a problem that you might not realize. Shit bigger than you ain't.
Women don't never really know what the problem was.
Okay, so have you ever lived with a woman and paid all the bills?
Yes.
So why is this a conversation?
I also had women move in with me and pay half of the bills too.
And
So
which
what's
one?
the
Which one did you
difference?
like
What was the
better?
difference?
Half of the bills.
Which women did you like better when?
I had more of a reason to listen to what they had to say.
Yeah.
And for me to
We at eye level right here.
we were here.
Yeah.
That was something that we were here.
This is hold on. Real quick. This is what I say.
It's just
if
really
I'm gonna
not
pay
that
all the
serious.
bills, if I'm gonna pay all the bills,
Y'all really,
Then-
so y'all respect
How
women
can
less?
you say it's not
Y'all
serious?
respect women less when you pay the
let
bill?
me finish.
It's not even-
If
it's a
I'm gonna pay
subconscious
all the
thing.
bills and do all these things, and you become my dependent, then stay in a child's place. Don't ask me nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't give me your input. But if you want to be eye level and be an adult, then pay half,
Hey, look,
and I respect you
watch
like that.
this. Watch this. If you were paying all of the bills in your house and your nigga moved in with you, you'll be damned if that nigga stood up to you, raised his voice at you,
Get out.
anything. You gonna be ready to put
it in the trash bag.
What happened? Please, where's the
Can I tell you?
Like, I don't
gonna tell you
know.
something.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying to go 50-50. I'm not saying it. And you might get a situation where he pays all and y'all equal everywhere. But I know women that literally they are in situations right now. Not you, not because I know financially you don't need it. They're stuck. Either they don't want to say the wrong thing because they know they're going to, lose their man. They're going to get kicked out, or financially because he pays for everything. So they're just stuck. You don't want to be like that in no type of way. It don't even got to be financial.
This is crazy because I genuinely I did not know that men really looks down on a woman if she's not
even about looking down.
Because it literally sounds like y'all are devaluing a woman just because y'all paying for shelter.
But hold on, it's not devaluing
paying for a basic human need,
but
so they not homeless.
But think about it like this:
do you really have y'all ever loved a woman? Just like you said, she might not like you that much.
How can she love me if she don't want to put in with me?
He might not.
This is the thing. How can you base how much that man loves you?
You know how they say she don't like you that much. Maybe they don't love us that much.
Hey, and that's what young women say. They be like, "Oh, if he don't do this for me, he don't love me." But I love you till you start asking me too much shit.
Be that entitled to ask a nigga like, "Why is this so much of a problem for you to pay for this? Why is this so much a problem for you as a woman?" To,
listen,
like that's crazy.
It's a level of entitlement.
Doesn't people have the right? Doesn't people have the right to prefer what they prefer? Like, shouldn't we just respect each other's preferences?
Have you got it though? Have you had a man pay all the bills?
I've never lived with a man.
So no man has asked you, "Hey, come live with me. I'm gonna pay all the bills."
No.
Well, see, you can't even find what you want.
That's why
I'm 21.
She's super young.
My last relationship, I was 19.
Well, you have to go through it and see.
I mean, but moving forward, I know my preference though. So it's just like if that's my preference, you tell me your preferences, I tell you mine, and then we respect each other's preferences. Make it make sense and call it a day. Everybody's relationships have different dynamics because of what each person's preference is. What you care about, what y'all care about may not be what the next people care about and the next people care about. No, and that's just real life.
You can have what you want. We were just getting to we were just saying how we did it out loud. It don't make sense.
Be able to have some say so.
But I get it. I
just don't expect to not have.
I ain't never about to fully fund and support somebody else's lifestyle.
Because then how do I know she here for me?
Yeah, it don't
and not because what I'm doing for her.
She's not loving you out of poverty. She was doing everything on her own before she met someone. Now, if you meet a woman who don't live by herself right now, but you meet her and you like her so much, you say, "Baby, move with me." She live with her mama. Like, yeah, she was
just like you said, she
couldn't have
before,
that without you.
But just like you said, she was having it before she got with that man, right? Mm-hmm. Regardless of the case, I'm not going to fully support somebody else's life and how they live, and they still making all their money, and now they got more money to spend on themselves. That's crazy.
Yeah. And you would think
she should be showing her appreciation to you in other ways.
Let me tell you this, right?
It ain't even always about showing appreciation other ways. You still got to make it
why not with the money though?
Why not with the money? Why does it bother y'all?
So if I'm paying all of the bills, I don't got to show appreciation then?
Right.
Yes or no?
No.
You gotta pay up bills. I ain't gotta show respect.
Yeah, it don't matter.
And listen, as men,
it don't matter.
You and me would never feel comfortable. Let's say we went out.
I think we all need more money.
We went out to eat, right? And one day I was like, "Oh, I got it." Next time you'd be like, "You get it." There would be no situation where anybody would feel comfortable not paying their half because you feel like I want to reciprocate what's going on. I don't understand how women wouldn't genuinely want. I want to reciprocate what we got. I
had a woman tell me that in her past relationship, she's never had to pay for dates. So regardless of anything, like even if y'all go out, it ain't never. I used to have this thing about me, bro. I could go out with a woman 3-4 times. If one time you don't even flinch and try to act like you about to, I will never. Man, that shit over with.
Because it shows poor character, and it shows you gotta use it. You gotta use her spirit
for sure.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and I don't give a damn about what you used to. That shit ain't what you currently dealing with no more. You see what I'm saying? That's what you gave.
To me, I find it a character. I find it a character problem.
Preferences and then just stop assuming. I think everybody, when they date, they should just talk about their preferences. And
I don't think it's the preference. I think it's a character issue.
This is where a lot of women go wrong.
It can't be a character.
Because you will sit here and talk about your preferences all day long with a nigga, and it ain't even gonna be an intentional thing. That nigga gonna start doing exactly every single thing that you said your preference was, and he gonna get the draws, and y'all ass ain't never gonna talk about it. Like that's exactly how that shit goes. A nigga will sit there and you will tell him everything you want. He will check every box, and you gonna feel like you met the nigga of your dreams, and then he gonna
be like that. Because women are easy.
That's kind of true.
Men are easy.
Yeah, men are easy.
Men be so easy.
Men are easy. Yeah.
Super easy.
Too easy today's time.
I tell you that though.
It's easy to get them out them drawers. They be going for anything.
You think you said it's easy to get men out them drawers?
I see it all the time.
I mean, they like you gotta get me out of it.
What?
Horrible.
Listen, I feel like it was a great conversation. Hey, get these people your social media so they know where to find you at.
Oh yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at official Dontay Holmes.
VREO Pryor.
Oh yeah.
Y'all be having me in here crashing out.
You told him your socials and everything?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just did.
And this was another live episode of Don't Hate the Player, Learn the Game. Appreciate you coming through, man. You got some game about yourself, man. I like you. I like this guy right here.
This one was extra lit. Okay.
Okay, all right. Appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, appreciate
That's why I'm having a crash out on them, and they playing with me all because I don't want to go 50-50 on the rent for the mortgage. He didn't even